Oh my God, there's a recall on the chicken.
Hi,
Chicken!
Thanks everybody for joining the show. If I can keep a straight face here, we've got a great show for you tonight. What I want to know first is everybody ready? Is everybody
Ready!
Okay.
Ooh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
Automatically, I have to
Okay,
sing.
so what I'm going to do is tonight we're unboxing KISS. It's going to be a fantastic show. Now, I've got what I believe, we just got through discussing it amongst ourselves, somewhere in the neighborhood of 130 years combined KISS experience with my co-hosts. It's like the encyclopedia of KISS on the show tonight. So they're going to do a lot more talking than I'm going to be doing. That's for damn sure. And, you know, vinyl has made a resurgence. You know, it's been outselling CDs for probably more than a year now by a pretty wide margin. And we're all used to the black vinyl albums. That's what we bought most of our lives. But what's kind of fun about the resurgence of vinyl, we're getting a lot of really cool colored stuff, you know. And I've got an album to unbox. It's the only KISS album I'm going to unbox. I'm going to unbox that now. And I'm going to kind of defer to my co-moderator, or the moderator for tonight, Pat Lucero, The Wizard's Lair. Pat has been a KISS fan and collector his whole life, as has Michael McVeigh, who's got, I don't know, Michael may have every collectible memorabilia piece of, you know, KISS memorabilia is what I'm trying to say. He may own that.
Not even close.
And Jason's the same way. Jason's got his podcast, Kiss My Collectibles, you know, a KISS collecting show, and he's also got his boutique vinyl factory, Kiss My Wax. And Michael Altini, he's been a KISS fan his whole life, and he actually used to work for the band Cinderella, the glam band Cinderella, and he's got some great stories. But these guys are all huge KISS fans. No. That's that I'll never know. So,
Mike, you worked for Twisted Sister.
Right, what I'm going to unbox right now is a double album set, and it's called The Best of KISS World, The Best of KISS World. Yeah. So I'm going to unbox that real quick. It's a double album set, and I haven't really, I haven't cut it open yet.
I like the way it's shaped. That cellophane looks real nice.
All right, let me... Okay.
Bro, that is
let's take a look. Let's take a look at the inside of the gatefold. This is pretty cool.
That's Central Park.
That is Central Park.
It's a double album set, and the reason we're going to show this, it's red vinyl. So I'm going to pull. Well, that was good.
Ooh,
I'm pulling an Altini here. I'm going to pull the vinyl out.
Unbreakable.
Does it say unbreakable?
They're both the same, but
brittle.
But look at this red vinyl.
That's cool.
Hey Royce, does that feel brittle at all?
You know what? No, I don't think it's 180 degrees.
Don't drop it.
No. Okay.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. Yeah.
That's really nice looking. I like that.
Yeah, they did a great job on that splatter.
We've got, it's really pretty. We've got two of those. I'll read a couple of songs. Before I do, there's a song here that's kind of near and dear to me on side, B. And that's BETH. And I'm going to flash a picture real quick of my granddaughter up on stage with Eric Singer, KISS's drummer, singing that song. Now, I don't have the video. I couldn't get it converted to the MP4 in time. I don't. Anyway, whatever. I'll show the picture. Eric Singer and my granddaughter sang the song "BETH" up on stage together, and she did such a fantastic job. So anyway, we've got as far as some of the songs go, we've got side 1 or side A on the first album, "Crazy Crazy Nights," "Rock and Roll Rock and roll all night.
I love that song.
Every day. I just want to. I mean, I know some Kiss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was made for loving you. God gave rock and roll to you. God
Great
gave
track.
rock and roll to you. Okay. The other side, we've got Detroit, Rock City, Beth, and my granddaughter's saying, Lick It Up, Heaven's on Fire, and Tears Are Falling. Then on the second album, we've got Unholy, Hard Rock Woman, Psycho Circus, that's a cool name.
I like that
Shout
track.
It Out Loud, Calling Dr. Love,
Yeah.
Christine 16, and then on the other side, we've got Love Gun, Shandy, I'm a Legend Tonight, Modern Day Delilah, and Hell or Hallelujah. Okay, so that's my unboxing. And what I want to do now is I want to kind of turn the host duties over tonight to Pat Lucero.
We're gonna turn the
And,
microphone over
we're
to.
We're gonna call Pat up here.
Call it
And-
Dr. Pat.
Dr.
You know-
Pat.
How did Pat get promoted?
Yeah,
Did he get a raise?
he did.
Well,
He
guys,
did.
but before we start this Kiss montage of great vinyl, what I'd like to do is like to go around the horn here and see if anybody else got anything new vinyl-wise, because this is a vinyl show, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, you know, I mean, Altini, did you get anything new this week?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, let's see.
Well, you know, I don't really like this solo shit. But anyway,
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
because I like the interaction. But anyway,
No. Yeah. Go ahead, Royce. Unsolo.
Royce, unsolo.
Unsolo Pat.
Okay. I had a feeling Altini might say that because we talked about it before.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I mean, but when Altini is showing something, solo him and then
Yeah.
bring him
Yeah.
down and then bring
Yeah.
McVeigh up and
okay. I
Okay.
got the
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Kiss off the soundboard,
Oh,
right? It's the from Tokyo, from the farewell tour,
garbage.
right? And it's very, it's like a no frills spot.
That's not even official.
You know, it's like a no frills box.
Yes, off
Right.
the
And let
soundboard,
me tell you
Tokyo.
something. It sounds like a bootleg, right? It's a quality bootleg. If you think that you're gonna get the Alive One sound, you're not getting it. Okay.
yeah.
But let me tell you something. This album rocks,
It is
But
good.
it's
Right.
because it's actually live,
right? Exactly.
unlike Kiss Alive.
Correct.
Hey.
Come on now. Anyway, so it's got 3 albums in it, which I thought was like so cool. And let's see. So you got songs that they play on here that you don't ever hear anymore, you know, which pisses you off because it's the same songs all the time. But do you love me? Yes, I do.
Yes.
Here's the colored. Look at this.
It's like bird poop.
Is that beautiful though? Reminds me of seagulls.
Yeah,
I can
it
tell
is.
you from running a Kiss vinyl collecting group with over 6,000 members in it, the opinions are mixed on if that is beautiful or if it looks like someone spooied in the hopper.
Okay.
What do you
Okay.
think, Jason, on that?
I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think
But
so too.
but a lot of people don't like it, and
Well, it's different. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
Right. You know what? It's I don't know. I think it's artsy. I think it's cool. And like I said, you're getting 6 sides on here, and
Right.
there's stuff like you never heard. Like you don't really hear. Oh, where the hell is it?
Well, now, Mikey, that's actually a first of a series that they're going to start doing.
Hold on, he's getting used to the bifocals here, folks.
Oh, okay.
You're a dad.
Old man time. Old man time.
Focus.
All right, so fuck it. I'm not going to say it. But I got to show you something that I was digging through my, all my albums. I don't even know what I have, and I have like great shit. But hold on a second.
So just speak a little bit more about that record. Altini, you were talking about how it's kind of stripped down and everything in the packaging and stuff. Yeah, Tom German, the in-house design guy for Kiss and Universal, they basically came to him and said, do something simple, and he basically looked at the Who Live at Leeds and said, let's mimic that. Let's throw back to that. So that's what that's where that design idea came from for that cover.
Oh, I think it's a great design. And by the way, Gene Simmons loves Live at Leeds, by the way.
Right.
But anyway, that I got no problem with it. I wish it had like a couple of pictures in it,
Yeah.
But it's fine. I got no problem with it.
Well, that's the point of it, though. They wanted it to be
It's
simple.
very simple. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just,
The price was right, to tell you the truth.
Right.
I thought it was pretty much a bargain.
Yeah.
you
And they
know?
want to be able to replicate it very easily. So basically, you can swap out the dates, the name,
Yep.
the location, because we're going to see at least 4 more of these next year, and it's going to be an ongoing series.
And that's fantastic, because I guess they'll have Tommy ones, right? Live Tommy.
I'm sure
They're probably going to touch base on all eras.
I
would
know
imagine.
I know personally that they've transferred, well over 50 shows
Yeah.
from the entire gamut of the band, all the way from the beginning to now, to do things with over the next few years, including that Off the Soundboard series.
So Royce, in the KISS world, everyone complains about, KISS should put out their own bootlegs and da 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 da. Well, and so this is the product of themselves putting their own live material out.
That's correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they started really. What was it, Jason and Pat? Was it during the Rock the Nation tour? They started doing it with the
Right.
CDs. So
Yeah,
when you went to the show, by the time you left the show, if you choose to purchase it, you can walk out of there with a copy of the show, that night's show, on CD with a
correct.
packaging.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
They did it from
No kidding.
2004 to about 2010.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never
That was
heard. I
great.
never heard of that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, they gave you like this wristband,
Mhm.
right? And it downloaded the show to the wristband. The only place they couldn't do it at Madison Square Garden because they said because of the union. There was like some kind of union rules. They had to pay the union, the stagehand union, a bunch of money, and they said, forget it. You're not going to do it.
The instant lives from 2004 were burned on CD. So
Yeah.
you got like a generic jacket, and it had a sticker on it with, the location, and you got a burned CD. And then they started doing, like Altini said, they started doing those wristbands on
The USB. Yeah.
the USB things on like
Yeah.
the hottest show on Earth tour, I think,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
in 2006 or something like that. But yeah,
So you
and then
take a
they did-
thumb drive home and just plug it
That's
into your
right.
computer and just
right.
play the music right
You-
from there.
You could actually even buy box sets of these things at the end of the tour. Like there's an instant live box set that has all the shows. There's, you can get all the USB. You used to be able to. It was really cool. Really
Yeah.
cool.
But
Very nice for
let me
the-
just say, if you're
for the
going to buy all the shows, they don't change the songs up. So you would buy six albums of the same song?
That's right. I mean, that's generally a KISS thing. That's right. But on the 2004 tour, there were select shows. There were probably about 10 shows where they would throw in some super rare gems. Like
Yeah.
they would do
Yeah.
"Lover All I Can" one night,
Yeah.
and that would be the
Christine
only time they did it
16.
on- Right. Or they would do what were some other ones? They did "Parasite" when they weren't
Yeah.
doing it on tour. "Tears Are
Didn't
Falling"
they
when
do
they weren't
She?
doing it on the tour. So
I thought they did She.
They did do
I
She.
think they did She, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, there's about 10 or 12 shows where if you get those shows, you get a different set list. So
That
the
would
rest
be
of them,
really cool.
Yeah.
But you know what? Speaking of Christine 16, there's no way they could do that song these days.
No.
You know?
Christine's 56.
60. Christine
Christine
60.
60, that's right.
That's what Gene's.
All right, so let me get back to these other things that I found in my collection. I found my Paul Stanley solo album.
Nice.
Oh, right? It's in pretty good shape.
Is it the V-neck? Is it the V-neck? Hold it up
Hold
higher.
it up to the screen.
Nope.
Yeah,
it's a
Yeah, he's got the
point.
pointy neck.
Pointy neck.
Okay, but
So right
We're
down,
going to talk
right
some
down,
dork stuff with you.
right down at the
I know,
bottom
I
of,
know.
in the middle of the record, Altini, you'll see it comes to a point rather than fading off.
Yeah, there's two different versions of the cover, believe it or not.
Now, Royce, you see what I'm talking about? The minutia of this KISS stuff.
Yeah, no,
So-
but
Here is a
Yeah.
non-pointy neck.
See, look at Jason's.
totally cool though. It's making the show though.
That's a non-pointy neck
A
that he has
non-pointy
there.
neck, and if you look at yours, Altini,
Hold yours up, Altini.
yeah, but see, you can't see with that shiny shit on there.
No, there you go. There you go.
and if you look at yours comes to a hard point.
Okay, wait a minute.
See the difference?
Yeah, you see the difference?
Yep.
Okay.
So mine looks
Hey,
like
Michael, hold yours up again.
That was Jason.
It's me.
Jason, hold up, Jason.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see?
And see how mine fades out at the bottom?
It's more soft.
So mine's pointing.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yours is
Okay.
which is referred to as the pointy neck Paul.
Yeah.
Yours is circumcised and mine's not.
That is correct.
I was gonna say who knew. You guys all knew.
Who looks at that shit? But look what's inside.
That's a great shape.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in really good shape.
Because I
Uh-oh. Never mind. I see the fold on the corner.
Go fuck yourself. What do you mean?
fucked it up, Mike. You fucked it up.
Oh, there's tape
There
on
is
the
no
back. I
fold
saw
on
it.
the corner, you jerk off.
I saw the tape on the back.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you might make me open it up again. You know I'm going to fuck something up.
Oh, you don't drop it.
I think it's stuck together.
Don't tear it.
That's cool.
Hey,
Altini, does
There
it
it
smell
is.
old?
Your fingers on it. Your fingers are on them.
Pat, you know it smells old. He's holding it.
Oh,
You're a dick.
it's filled with bull's crotch.
That's
I
great.
never opened this up. Never ever. This is the first time I opened it up.
Wow. Do you still have the order form in there? In the inner sleeve or just the poster?
I have an inner sleeve. Let's see.
Let's see if the order
Should have the order
See
form.
if the order form's in there too.
Yeah. Let's see. That ain't it.
You didn't hang that up on your wall when you were in '78?
Nope. I was a Gene guy, man. Everything was Gene. Nope, nothing. So
What?
So there's no order form in there.
Altini, have you been to the mountains?
You're a dick.
That's
It
an
looks good tonight, though.
tell everybody. That's an inside joke, but tell them about it, Pat. That's funny.
One time, Altini was he was singing a song, and the beginning says. Usually, Gene says, "Have you been to the market?" Because
The meat looks.
because the meat looks good tonight. And Altini goes, "Have you been to the mountains? Cause the meat looks good tonight." Right? And I'm going,
What the fuck?
mountains? What are you
Why
talking
would there be
about?
meat up on the mountains, Mike? What are you doing?
Goat meat.
What kind of shit are you doing over there?
Mushroom. Going up on the mountain.
So it's one of those things
That's
where
great.
where you think that the person's actually saying something different, and everyone else is going, "What? Wait."
Well,
wait.
Pat, that's like on Love 'Em and Leave 'Em. You know when he says, "So you lift your dress, you want to impress." When I was little, I used to think he was saying, "So you lift your dress, you want to get breast." I was like, "Whoa, what?"
That's a better line.
She's offering it all up.
Yeah.
My brother used to say, he used to think it was, "God of thunder, smell your under."
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's what they get. They never,
That's
every
great.
band put lyrics on their records except them. You had to figure it out.
Sure.
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 So, and for how many years? Dress to Kill came out?
I have it. What is that?
All
Yeah.
those years, 20, 30
We'll let
years,
us know a little
it was
bit
the
or
mountain. So,
Yeah.
he looks good tonight. So,
Up on the
anyway,
mountain.
Yeah.
so now here, except you had to figure it out. Sure.
Oh, somebody's watching it on their
Everybody's
phone.
watching it.
Not me. Royce,
Double your pleasure.
Her phone is a little bit out of sync with my screen. She's telling me, put everybody back on, and everybody is back on. And she's showing me her.
all
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
The actual live stream will always be behind us.
Yes.
Okay.
Because all in all, we're just another brick in the wall. Wait, wrong show. Sorry.
You can't have the audio from another machine on while we're playing
No.
because it'll,
No.
Yeah.
That was not
well,
intended
Michael
by me.
McVeigh
for
would
sure.
know that.
Oh yeah.
Michael McVeigh should know that from his fucking car ride today. The car ride from hell with Michael McVeigh.
Tell us all about it, Mikey.
Oh, I gotta hear you. I can't hear you. But plugging it.
Look, I was having a Walmart meltdown moment, and
Oh,
Give
you were
me-
having a more than a Walmart.
The world's worst roadie is right there, Michael McVeigh. Okay, trying to plug in his phone to fucking Bluetooth while the train is going by, and fucking cats living with dogs.
Blame it on the train.
Yeah.
So, wow,
Hey, Altini.
Disappeared. Hey,
Check this out. So, I know it's a vinyl show, but here's the off the soundboard CD from Japan.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay,
Yes.
and I just got it in yesterday, and it came with
How cool is that?
a miniature version of the Farewell Tour book.
Badass.
Now, that's not fair.
Right?
Wow.
That's not fucking fair.
It's
Well,
like, you know,
again, the Japanese audience there, they pay attention to everything and everything that they touch and make. Man, it's just
Yeah, we should have got that with the vinyl. It would have fit in the vinyl.
Damn it.
yeah,
I feel gypped.
Yeah, well, now we're gonna have to buy the CD version from Japan.
that's right. You got to.
You know.
See what they do?
On another note, I love the Japanese audience. Who could forget when James Buster Douglas incredibly knocked out Mike Tyson, and they just sat there politely watching. I mean,
Was this after
they
a
would have
KISS
been
show?
going What's that?
Was this on a live too? When was this?
Was this during the
mind
filming
those
of Kiss Me's the
A
Phantom?
long time ago.
When Gene Simmons said that the Japanese audiences were the politest audiences,
They're great.
in the beginning when they went there, they had to tell them to get up. It was okay to get up and enjoy yourself because they used to sit there politely. And after the song, they would.
Right. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's funny.
Well, Michael, did you get
Well,
anything new this week?
Well, wait a minute. I got to do.
Oh, you got more? Okay.
this one thing that this was a score and a half, and it was so weird that I bought this.
It was on unbreakable vinyl.
You bought it.
Shut the fuck up.
You bought it. Don't
So
drop that.
So here, this is, you play it once and it's Creatures of the Night,
hmm
and then you play it again on the same side and it's rock and roll all night and party every day.
That's correct.
It's called Double Groove.
Never heard of it before. I mean, when I bought it, and nobody else ever heard of it too. We're saying, what kind of a freak goddamn album is this? And then we look at the back, and it's autographed.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's etched in the vinyl.
They're etched
don't know.
autographs.
I don't know if you can see it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's autographed by Ace, Eric Carr, Paul, and Gene.
They
Yeah, that's
still have the sticker on the plastic, the hard plastic. You have that with the cover.
Hard plastic what?
Yeah, there you go. Look, the sticker right there.
You don't know who you're talking to here. I don't save nothing.
This
What?
is the
Wait a
package.
second, hold on a
This
second.
is the packaging that it came in.
Yeah, that's what it
What
came
did
in.
you do with the outer sleeve of that, Altini?
I probably threw it away.
Threw it away.
That's what I do.
That's crazy. So yeah, so it says here it's a double groove side A. So
No, I'm going to tell you the truth. When I got that, it was not in that plastic thing. It was in.
There you go.
It was in cardboard.
oh
When
yeah.
I bought
Well, then somebody the sleeve probably those sleeves are notorious for ripping
Yes.
because they're polyvinyl kind of
Yeah.
sleeves.
No,
And if it was coming out the bottom, someone would have stuck it in another
no,
jacket.
it was in the Creatures of the Night thing.
Yeah, definitely didn't come in that originally.
Mm-mm.
It's the 12-inch single double groove etching. It's a cool piece.
It
Oh
really.
yeah.
Oh wait, and Jason didn't hear that Sanjay loved the piece.
Great.
He said he has 2,800 pieces. It's in his top 5.
Oh wow.
That's cool, man.
Beautiful.
I told you, man, he's got an amazing collection of like one of a kind or very few numbered items. Like that's
Wow.
what he really goes after
Yeah.
for sure. So
Right,
I'm
and
glad he got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't that hard to ship it to Canada, but I was nail biting getting through customs,
Sure.
and shit like that because I dealt with Canadian customs. before.
Right.
The real hump. But and he really appreciated the way I packaged it. I packaged it like Pat would pack something.
That's great.
I
You
made
mean
it.
at
really
you mean at the
glad-
Wizard's Lair?
I'm sorry.
You mean how they do it at the Wizard's Lair?
Exactly. They if you order an album from them,
Yeah.
it comes in like Kevlar. Okay. There's so much tape on it. I mean, I think he owns a Scotch tape factory.
Well, that's for your protection. Ha ha! You get it.
All right, I'm done.
Nobody caught that.
I don't know what the Wizard's Lair is, but the Wizard's Lair.
Yes, the Wizard's Lair.
I'll tell you right now, if you're looking for some Kiss records, you can find these at thewizardslair.com.
That's
Really?
Is that the double groove one there, buddy?
No, this is not the double groove. This is just the.
It's the double G.
It's the 20. I don't know. This is the 2014 Creatures of the Night,
Yes.
That's right.
and this is the 2014 Gene Simmons
Gene.
solo album. Now we just had an Alive, but it looks like one of our great listeners, Miss Linda Foster, just picked it up. So
Great choice, Linda.
yeah,
You bought it.
You
she
bought
did
it.
bought it. Yeah,
She did bought it. She showed it.
yeah. Okay, so I'm glad to see that you got that double groove this week. Even though it was in your closet for 6 months to 5 years.
6 months. Think about how long I've had it. Over 30 years, bro.
Well, yeah. Well, if you heard me correctly earlier, I said, "Did you get anything new this week?"
Oh,
You
dude,
have
Ooh,
Oh,
get him. Get his ass, Pat.
you're a nasty fuck.
Hit it, Michael. You're up next. Did
Okay.
you get anything new this week?
I did. I get something new every day. So let me ask you this.
No shit.
So how are we doing this? Are we doing our new stuff first, and then we're going back to the Kiss stuff?
Yeah. This is
Okay.
all about showing. This is a vinyl show, so we like to show everybody, hey, this is what's out there. Check it out.
Right. Okay.
Next
Well-
time, put a whiteboard up so it has the the scheduling of what we need to do. Because So are we showing
Well-
new stuff now?
You mentioned a retail source called The Wizard's Lair, correct?
I did. Yes.
I heard about
Well,
that.
it's kind of interesting because The Wizard's Lair has the new White Lion, and
Oh, look at that.
yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Listen to the rip. Listen.
Just go ahead and throw that away too when you're done with it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So as you can see, Pat, everybody, it's numbered in gold. They're individually numbered.
Music on vinyl.
Yes. And all joking aside, this is a great. Not only is the packaging amazing, the fucking record sounds awesome.
No,
And
this
I
is
love
a
these-
This is a new repress
Right.
of that record. Yeah.
And I love these inner sleeves. I know
Oh
they're-
yeah.
And here's the vinyl. Here's side one.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's really cool.
Look at that.
I
I'm
love
looking
that
at you
white
guys
vinyl.
through the hole.
180 gram.
180 gram. It's beautiful. Sounds awesome. I highly recommend this. If you're a White Lion fan, it's a must. And again, you can find that at where?
The Wizard's Lair.
Nice.
Nice.
.com. And it comes with a lyric sheet.
Hey, is that Vito on there?
It is. Vito, where are you?
Vito,
I'm right here.
Vito's from Staten Island.
I'm alive and well. Where am I?
Yeah. I'm alive and well. That's funny, Jason. I caught that.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad.
I'm alive and well. Where am I?
Kiss Senior. Where is
Joseph Kiss Sr., who saw the vision of Kiss in 1776.
I'm like that.
Vito cuts lawns now.
Does he really? Well, he's a
Probably
little
makes more
fighter,
money.
so.
He should be cutting up on that guitar.
He's
Right.
a little fighter.
Okay,
He's a
so
little fighter.
here's a little fighter.
Stop right there. Is Angelo Lucetta wants to know, does the Wizard's Lair
Yes.
sell autographed albums?
When?
Yes.
Yes, they do. But right at the moment, we don't have any in stock.
Not
But
true.
unless, actually, I take that back. We do have Mark Slaughter's latest solo album, Halfway There. It's autographed. So yes, we do sell autographed albums.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You got that, Angelo?
Hey, Angelo, what's up, buddy?
Pay a little bit more money, and McVeigh autograph some of those records for you, even though he didn't play on them.
I was,
Sure.
There you go.
I was there listening to them, though, if that counts.
Touched them. He touched them.
I did. I grazed the vinyl.
Touch me. In
Was that it, Michael?
No,
Just the White Lion?
no.
Oh, okay.
Back to McVeigh on this. There we go.
It's all about me right now. God.
Okay.
It's all about
right.
you.
Ah,
Wow, you got
Okay.
that too.
I got that too. So, this is a good one. Reverend Billy G.
Oh, that's a fantastic record right
I
there.
love this album, man.
I keep hearing that from everybody.
If you're a ZZ Top fan, it's a must. If you're a Billy Gibbons fan, it's a must. I love how they've done the cover with this. It's a matte finish, but with like an embossed, slick kind of.
It's like a spot varnish kind of thing.
Yeah.
There you go. Like the purple, the card. I mean, look at it. Let's
Yeah.
see if I can get it to shine.
We're doing
go.
something similar with that on our upcoming Slaughter release on the jacket.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I can't
Now-
wait to see that.
The vinyl on this one, it's just a standard black vinyl, nothing special. But the I mean, it's 180 gram. The labels are cool. It's a good listen. I mean,
I love that. I love that speed dial or whatever that is on the other side.
oh, the speedometer thing.
Yeah.
That is cool. Yeah. Yeah, I dig the car on the cover and everything. Another one I got, and I for those of you that are on my Facebook page, you saw me post this, but for those of you that are not, I'll show you right now. Mickey Rat, which was basically
Yeah,
Rat back in the
Piercy.
day.
Yep.
Stephen Piercy, the early days. A lot of these songs became what we all know as Rat songs, and there's the what do you call it? Whatever. Anyway,
List of songs.
the track listing. There you go. This is on hot pink vinyl,
Oh, nice.
and I dig it. It's got a little bit of a marble to it. It probably doesn't show up well in here, and on the camera, from what I'm looking at, it looks like a pale pink, but this thing is hot pink.
Yeah. I
You know.
can see a little I can see the marbling when you turn it on angles.
Yeah, it's got a. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But man, I dig this. I like the rawness of it. To me, I think sometimes albums are better when they're not over processed. You get some. To me, some of the demos sound better than the actual final versions because I just like the rawness of it. And
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't like my music too polished. I think when you start doing that, you lose the edge of it.
Wait till you hear these demos on this Slaughter Fear No Evil box set that you can get at kissmywaxrecords.com.
Where's that again, Jason?
kissmywaxrecords.com.
Ah,
I like that.
Nice.
and you say it in such a
Everybody
soothing
listening,
voice.
KissMyWaxRecords.com.
That's right.
It's my record.
You can take me off the screen now.
Hell of an announcer's voice, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's like kissmywaxrecords.com.
The smooth side.
My name is Jason, and you bought it.
That's right.
Hey,
Is that it, Michael?
No, dude, I got tons of crap, but go on to somebody else.
Michael got 67 records today.
Okay,
so
all right.
can't show 'em all.
We need a whole show just about me. No, I'm
I
playing.
think so.
Joking.
Oh, that's hilarious.
you can see all of
I
his
think
records
so,
on
yeah.
kissmycolon.com.
That's .com with a K, mind you.
Colon with a K.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's colon with a K over here.
All right,
Huh?
and if I'm not mistaken, I think, and I speak for Jason and myself, last week was, hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah, hello.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
hi, how are you?
Wait.
I think we got to put Pat on the screen now.
Yeah. No, Pat, you talk and I'll mimic you. Go.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, my name is Pat. I have a lot of Kiss stuff behind me. Now, if you look up over my... Yeah, no, the other way. Yes, right there. That's my solo albums, and there's an Alive 2. Now, over there is the promo poster for the first album that cost a lot of money. And you cannot have it because it's mine.
No, it's mine.
Now, back to our sponsor.
You bought it.
Well, that was great. But
You should have seen it over here.
Yeah.
if I could speak freely here, I think.
No, speak Stanley. Don't speak freely.
Okay.
That's right.
Last week was a record store day, and it is pretty much a day where a lot of the brick and mortar stores carry new releases for artists, independent artists, and stuff like that. And
Unique releases.
yeah, very new, unique releases, very limited kind of stuff. So people wait in line all day to get their favorite stuff for that day. And we just happened to wait in line, and I think I can speak for Jason and myself. I don't think I can speak for Michael because he's such a big King's X fan. I don't know why he didn't get these.
Just shut up.
But these are a couple of King's X records that were released on this
Vinyl?
past. Yeah, first time on vinyl. First time on vinyl this past weekend. And I think this is, which one's this here?
That one's Manic Moonlight.
Okay, that's Manic Moonlight, and this is
Tapehead.
Tapehead, and they're both very limited to 2000.
And I didn't get them.
Yeah, they're hand numbered right there on the back,
Right.
and they're both colored vinyl, 180 gram colored vinyl.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
Do you know what the number was that they were issued? How many?
it says 2,500.
2,500 each.
That's
Yeah.
it.
They were actually supposed to come out with "Please Come Home, Mr. Bulbous" too. This would have been 3 studio albums that they did when they were signed to Metal Blade Records.
Metal Blade,
That's
yeah.
correct, yes.
And a independent label, kind of like what my independent label does, called Svart Records from up in I think Sweden is where they're from, Norway or Sweden or something. They licensed these records and issued them on vinyl. So if you want to pull us back, Royce, to all of us.
Yeah, here. I'll show you.
Absolutely.
I'll show you the tape head.
Yeah,
Nice.
Here's Tapehead. Yeah,
And I think this is. Is this a pink
Oh, wow.
or the orange?
Yeah,
Which one is it?
pink.
it's pink. It's way pink.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's very nice. If you're a King's X fan, try to find these and pick them up. They sound great. They look great. They did a really good job on these.
And then Manic Moonlight is like this electric orange.
Nice.
kind
That
of
looks
thing.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really
So,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was saying was they were supposed to come out with "Please Come Home, Mr. Bulbous" too, which is one of the other albums on Metal Blade that King's X did, and it did not make it in time for Record Store Day, but due to the worldwide manufacturing issues, so I think it's getting pushed to Record Store Day Black Friday.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Same thing with Mr. Big, the reissue of was it Lean Into It, Pat?
Lean Into It. That's correct.
Lean Into It, that was supposed to come for this Record Store Day. It didn't make it due to manufacturing. There were several records.
There was a Tesla on colored vinyl.
Tesla Mechanical Resonance, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, Jason, I told Pat they should do the King's X, the Dogman albums like they did the CDs with the different colored covers.
Yeah.
And they should do the vinyl to coincide with the cover.
Oh, that'd be
great.
cool. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. And what's interesting is, those records were on Atlantic. So King's X first, 7 records were on Atlantic, and
Yeah.
then they left Atlantic and went to Metal Blade. So Metal Blade back in 2016 or 17 licensed the Atlantic records and reissued all of those on vinyl.
Wow.
But they never released their King's X records on vinyl. So an independent label came and licensed these 3 King's X records
Isn't that crazy?
from Metal Blade and released them themselves. It's very confusing to me. I don't know why you would do that.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can get all of those records have been reissued. So
At the Wizards.
Nice.
No,
no,
Well, since we're on the subject of Record Day, I actually had some luck on Record Day myself. Went to a little record shop in town that I hadn't
sweet.
been to. Yeah, and I got Appetite for Destruction.
Very cool.
I love.
That's one of Pat's favorite albums.
love it.
Yeah,
I watched
love
your little
that
video you
album.
did
And I
going to
also
that
got
store, Roy.
I also got
Love
Led
it.
Zeppelin 1. I've got all of this Led Zeppelin stuff I have on CD, and I got Led Zeppelin 2 as well. And
Not the same.
they had some other stuff there that I was interested in. They had the Sticky Fingers with the zipper, but there was some big scratches in it. I'm not going to buy the damn thing just for the cover,
Yeah.
And
Right.
they had some other Led Zeppelin too that I had that had some scratches on. I just couldn't go there. But anyway, I'll show you one more thing. I've got this.
Speaking of
I bought
Zeppelin,
this years ago.
what's your favorite album?
I bought this years ago. It's this remastered,
What?
4-disc set of Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
And years ago, it's got about a 30-page booklet in it. And unfortunately, at the moment, as soon as I bought it, I duplicated all 4 of these discs. and they're not like just Led Zeppelin. Number one is not Led Zeppelin 1. It's got like it's like 15 songs on it. So all of their songs are on these 4 discs. But it's got this badass 30-page booklet here. You know, I mean, it tells. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna. Anyway, so anyway, Record Store Day.
What's the name of that record?
Pardon me?
What's the name of that record, Royce?
Which record?
The
There's the
Zeppelin
CD
one.
set.
Pardon me?
The CD
Oh.
set, the Zeppelin one.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Okay, it's called
Out of print.
It came out like in the 90s.
4
Yeah.
compact disc, Led Zeppelin Atlantic. Let's see.
Oh, is that the Atlantic? No, that's not the Atlantic years. What is
Yeah,
that?
well, I'll show you disc 1.
Is that the one with the white cover and the 4 faces?
No, I think that one's the Atlantic years. This one is the one with the crop thing or whatever it is.
Yeah, crop.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are
Yep.
Atlantic.
Yep.
I think that was actually the very first Led Zeppelin box set.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Jeff Davidson
I
said
think it was,
remasters.
but there's a lot of
Remasters, there
songs
you
on
go.
each one.
What's up, Jeff?
Anyway, all right.
You know, getting back to like, there's something about a Kiss, a live Kiss thing.
Wait
Yeah.
a second. Wait. Hold on one second, Altini. Jason actually has something else that's really cool. It's not vinyl, but he did pick it up on Record Store Day.
Did I?
Yeah.
He's like, I did.
Ah,
The box set. The little box set.
Jason, what's that Dynasty thing behind you? Don't make me mad.
Hold on. What little box set?
The Motley Crue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the cassettes.
Hold on.
Is that, Jason, is that the Dynasty promo? What is that behind you? The poster? Is that the,
So funny, Pat. I'd completely forgotten all about that.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
want to see it because I haven't seen it.
Well, I haven't even opened it, but...
Oh.
well, here you go.
But, so yeah, Motley Crue put out a Record Store Day exclusive 40th anniversary cassette box set,
Wow.
which is this. And
Wow,
it's
look
the
at that.
first album through Dr. Feelgood, just like they always do. And
Great.
let's pop this open, shall we?
Are you sure you want to open it?
Yes.
sure, why
Come on, man. This stuff is meant to be enjoyed, not...
while you're
It's not
opening
like I'm
it
gonna
up, I
play
gotta
it.
Hey, Michael, do you know a guy named Mike Usenik?
Yes, I do.
Well, he said, rumor has it you can hear McVeigh fart in the audience on the album. It's worth the money to get his autograph.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this thing has a little magnetic magnetic strip in it, on the bottom here, which is a
Right.
bit of controversial because there's been some cassettes that have been erased in
Oh,
the
yeah.
set of it. But it just opens up like this, and there are the
Very nice.
remastered
Yeah.
cassettes.
Hey, Jason,
Exactly.
Just the Facts wants to know if there's a Sam Cooke song on there anywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No Sam Cooke.
Yeah. Actually, he did the original version of Dr. Feelgood, but it was a
That's right.
different subject.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Since I'm opening it up, so here's the Dr. Feelgood cassette,
See?
and the
Oh,
tape
nice.
is green.
Very cool.
Oh, wow, look at that.
How
I bet you
is that?
shouted the devil's red.
Betcha, buddy. Let's pull them out and look. Oh, cool. So Girls is like a blue.
Like a black. Like
Nice.
a blue.
Girls, blue.
That's
Nice.
very cool.
Nice.
You know, and I still got a cassette player.
I need
too.
more Motley Crue. I always
I'm
like
so
Motley
glad I
Crue.
opened this. All right. Let's see. And then theater
Theater.
is white.
Oh, they should have done pink
Oh,
for that
yeah,
one.
that was going to be pink.
Yeah. That would have made sense.
Shout at the Devil is red.
Shocking.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is
look
cool.
at that.
Sorry if I'm blowing
Totally
through these
cool.
fast.
No, it's great.
And Too
And
Fast for Love
features-
is
Black.
Too Fast for Love is black.
Very cool.
There's something else in
Nice.
here. I don't know if it's
Does it have a booklet or anything?
It's got this little insert, it's interesting. Additional releases, and it's got everything else.
Maybe it's Vince's voice. You could give it back to him if it's in there.
I knew it was coming. And then on the inside of it, it's kind of got like lyrics,
Oh, that's cool.
But there's no booklet or anything.
Who's going to read
nice.
that?
I,
Those were, hey, Jason, those were pretty limited too, right?
Yeah, let's see if it has. The logo on here. I don't know if it does, but they're long gone. I don't know how many they did, but I wouldn't think it was more than a couple of thousand. So.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm glad I opened that.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Hey, Jason, what did that run you, if you don't mind me asking?
I think it was about $60, maybe $65.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range. Yeah. So, but that's another Record Store Day exclusive that I got on Record Store Day. So.
Very cool,
Beautiful.
man.
Okay, sorry, Altini, I didn't mean to cut you off there like that, buddy.
No, that's all right. I just wanted to
That's totally
talk
cool.
about. I just wanted to tell you what Mike Ursula did.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
All right. So I guess it's time to get down to the nitty gritty here, right, folks?
That was
Let's
great.
do it.
Ooh, this is
Well,
gonna be good.
I have one quick thing. I should have looked at the back cover while we were talking. This is digitally remastered by Jimmy Page.
That's right.
Oh,
Produced
very
by
nice.
Jimmy Page and digitally remastered by him. And I think Betty bought this for me when it first came out, in the '90s. So anyway,
You
that's
better
it.
remember that, Royce.
Oh, he remembers all right.
No, don't say I think, because she's watching. Just go, oh, Betty got this for me.
Well, I said I think because I didn't buy it, and I told her the other day, you must have bought this for me. And she said, I don't remember. so I don't know who else would have bought it. It had to be one of the two of us.
Hey, do you have that?
I do not.
What is that?
What is that?
It's the Journals of the Damned.
Oh, wow.
It's like the first vinyl Motley Crue collection, came out several years ago. Long out of print.
Really? Are they colored vinyls, or what are they?
And it's cut from the original analog masters.
Wow.
That's incredible. What's
got a
all
lithograph
included in there?
All kinds of. It goes up through Dr. Feelgood. No, it actually has Saints of Los Angeles in it too. But generally, like everything else that Crue does, they.
I really like Saints of Los Angeles. I think that's a great record.
That's a DJ Ashba record.
Jason, please tell me that's not still sealed.
Oh, it is.
Because, man, you got to open this stuff and enjoy it.
No, I gotta. You can unsolo me. You got to keep it in so you can resell it.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
You got to flip it.
I have a million other, copies of Motley Crue. I can listen to Dr. Feelgood.
That's
on
true.
Anything.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Well, Jason, you want to start off on
we have a
the?
lot of Sam Cooke fans in the chat. Daddy Boggs got that started.
Daddy Boggs not letting go of the Sam Cooke thing.
Real quickly, I want to wish Daddy Boggs a happy birthday.
Oh, that's awesome! Happy birthday, Daddy Boggs!
Today's his birthday?
From one of your secret admirers.
Uh-oh. Happy birthday, Bogster.
What was that? A Band-Aid?
No, it was Jason's thumb.
My
Well, I
thumb.
wish we could have got Sam Cooke to sing him happy fucking birthday.
What is that? A new version?
Happy fucking birthday.
Unsolo me,
No,
Royce.
Happy fucking birthday, yeah. If you ever change your mind.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Royce, unsolo me.
Okay,
There you go.
done, buddy.
okay, Angelo. Just a quick shout out here. This is the autograph copy that's available over at thewizardslair.com.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
I think
Okay.
is that the same one you sent me, Pat?
That is.
Show him the
Yeah.
wine. Oh, that's sealed. No, that's not sealed. Duh.
Well, we had to unseal them so Mark could actually sign the.
Oh, you
actual
slipped it
jacket.
back. That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
got
just put because it's got a beautiful hype sticker on it and
Sure.
everything. But this is the silver vinyl.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, I dig it.
Nice.
And look how cool that is.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is that, silver?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And there's a very rare white variant of it too.
Yes. They only pressed, I think, about 100 of the white, and they're so hard to get a hold of. I don't even have one.
What?
I do. I
Yeah.
do.
Wow.
Wait, when you say they didn't press it, you mean Jason?
No, Jason did not press these.
No,
This
I did
was
not press that.
This was a different label.
Oh,
That's David Ellison's label.
This was David Elfson's label. Yep.
EMP, right?
Yeah.
EMP record.
Yep. Which is now, I think, defunct.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
but I do have the white copy of it.
I'm pretty jealous of that one. That one's
Is that for sale, Jason?
No.
Everything has a price, son.
Took me a long time to find it. You got a pinball machine?
I do.
You want to trade?
No. No, I do not.
Let's get on with the Kiss final, guys.
All right.
Kiss final.
Let's do it.
All right, who wants to go first?
Well, obviously, it must be Jason.
Me?
Yeah, let's go with Jason. Jason?
All right, I'll go first. So
All right.
I just it was funny because McVeigh and Pat and I were on the phone today, and we were talking about how should we approach this. Should we just show, latest acquisitions? Should we show, special things, records that are special in our collection? And
Wow, and I was left out of this conversation. All right.
that's right. Yes, we purposely did not call you. So. But I just wanted to show some some rarer pieces because
okay.
we kind of see a lot of the same thing on a lot of these shows, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but
Right.
I thought between me and especially McVeigh that we could probably show some rare pieces that maybe people have never seen before. But I also wanted to show a couple of sentimental pieces, and anybody who's ever watched Kiss My Wax or Kiss My Collectibles knows what I'm about to show, and Pat has seen it. But I actually have the very first record that got me into Kiss, and I did not take care of my records because I was a little bitty kid when I got this, and I was 4.
So you got an Altini special you're holding right there.
Yeah. So this is legendary. This particular copy of this record's legendary on my podcast. But so this is the very first Kiss record that I ever owned, and it's my original copy of.
My God. Jason, is that the rare scratched vinyl version?
That's correct. So
I'm going to ask what that key is.
that is
wild.
a Pac-Man sticker. When I show you the back, you'll see more. So, but this is well loved and listened.
But that's cool. You have it still,
Yes,
man.
I
Really.
can't believe that I still have it because I have
that's really cool.
lost so many Kiss records over the years, and somehow I managed to keep this one.
I like how you wrote
That's
Kiss on the cover in case you forgot.
That's right. And then here on the back is my Miss Pac-Man sticker.
Wow.
Don't ask me why. And I think I tried to sell it in a yard sale one
For
time.
sale.
For sale.
Oh my God.
How much were you asking for it?
So funny.
No
No takers.
idea. Probably
No
a quarter.
takers. What's up with that?
No takers.
My God.
So that's
Is the
fine.
inner sleeve still in that, or is it just the
No,
cover?
dude, this is. I don't even have the original record anymore. I cut it apart and made it its own gatefold
Oh, look at that!
Oh, that's cool.
and stuck stuff on the inside.
16 magazine. I see it.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow!
That is the original. See, this inner sleeve used to hang on my wall. I probably have a picture where I cut this apart and hung it on my wall.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I like that. That is really cool.
Then I took and taped a regular paper inner sleeve inside of it to hold the record.
Is that chocolate milk on that? What
I
is
think
that?
it may be.
It looks like it.
Wow.
Chocolate milk.
So, needless to say,
Oh.
Franks and beans, Franks
there's
and
my
beans.
baby.
And
I
wait,
cannot top that.
wait. You know what? I still have that. I have the original Destroyer album with the black label, and
Oh, that's awesome.
and I have the fucking inner sleeve too. And one of the only albums that I have a real inner sleeve.
Wow.
So, I'll move on, and from that wonderful thing that I'll never be able to top. So, this is a very, very special record in my collection. And when I sold my Kiss collection in almost its entirety back in 1999 to Peter Arquette, this was one of the things that I kept. I started trying to get it signed by the whole band probably 2 years ago now, and I just completed it when Gene did the vault stuff. So here's my copy of the first album, promo copy of the first album.
Oh,
Signed
look
by
at
the-
that.
Very
signed by the
nice.
entire band.
Wow.
That's beautiful, man. Wow.
Yep. It's in dead mint
Oh,
condition.
Now, is that the white label promo, or is that
This-
just the
this-
regular promo?
Oh, that's a white label.
promo.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at
Absolutely.
that. Wow.
Oh
White
man.
label promo.
Look at that.
Soup, pretty rare. But this is a prized possession in my
Absolutely.
collection.
Jason, that album alone, even without the signatures, the last time I saw it go on eBay, it hit $800.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking about that.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, $800, man.
Yeah,
I have it.
it's
I have it, but mine's not signed. But still,
Yeah. All right, so we'll go to this one. This is a pretty unique and super rare copy of Kiss Alive 2, and for the people out there that don't know, I'll show you why. There was
uh-oh.
one printing plant that ran some jackets that actually misprinted and had included 3 songs
Yeah.
that are not actually on the album. So it's Take Me in the first column, Hooligan in the second column, and Do You Love Me in the third column. And this is the infamous
That's crazy.
Alive 2 misprint, which these days would, fetch you probably, what do you think, Michael? 500 or 600?
500 or 600 easily.
Yeah,
So if
500.
anybody out there has them, they're no good. Send them to me or Jason.
That's
and,
correct. But the thing is you have to, so anytime you're in a record store
Yeah.
or anything, and you just see a copy of Alive 2 for $10, pick it up and flip it over. And the
Yep.
first thing you want to see is if it has Take Me right there,
you
you want
got
to
it.
buy it no matter what, because
Right.
it is, exceedingly rare. There's a big story about how all of this came about, but there's a group in Facebook that actually has been trying to track these,
Yeah.
and we have well over a couple of hundred copies out there, where originally it was thought to be there was only around 50, but there's certainly way more than that.
Yeah. Gene said
Um,
50, but it's way surpassed that.
Way surpassed
Yep.
that. So I would venture to say that there was probably a good couple of thousand of them out there, based on how many people that have large Kiss collections.
And yours looks like it's in pretty good shape, because
Yeah,
a
this
lot of them are stuck together. Do you know
That's
that?
right. That's right. Yeah, mine.
Or have bad ringware on the cover.
Yep.
Or
And there's
Yeah.
actually 2 variants of this.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
On the publishing notes in here, where I think it's the publishing is listed for those songs on some, and it's not listed on some of the others. So, and you can most of these you find are cut corner. They ended
Right.
up in cutout bins, but they're and there's a variant where it's cut. You can find one cut here, or you can find one cut here, or one cut here. There's no rhyme or reason. Or you can find one uncut. So if you really wanted to get into collecting all the different variants, there's a bunch of different variants of this you could collect.
Oh my god.
you know something else, Jason, I've noticed on the logo of Alive 2, I've seen it only twice now on that misprint, that the logo is like yours. It's got the purple at the
It's
bottom.
more purple than
Yeah.
blue.
Right.
Right. And it really has to do with that particular printing plant and how the color the colors were on those plates when they printed. So yeah. So
Right.
that's a tough one.
What a beauty! That's awesome.
Very tough one.
I'll
Yeah.
do just a couple more, and then we can move on from me. Let's see.
No, take your time, man. This is what this is about. Because you're probably got stuff I've never even seen. So this is
Nah, I
great.
doubt it. You got a ton of stuff, man. So, so actually, we were talking about this one, and I figure I would show it anyway because I know that McVeigh doesn't have it. So, they
Already
did-
see
they
it,
did-
you son of a bitch.
yeah, they did 5. I think it was 5 promo albums throughout the years, where it's kind of like a special radio only promo.
12-inch
And,
kind of a thing.
Right. And so when they did double platinum, instead of sending double platinum as a promo to the radio stations, they would send these kind of
Samplers.
abbreviated samplers. Yeah. So, these are the songs we'd like you to play off of it. And this is called A Taste of Platinum.
And you notice they're all Paul songs?
That's correct. They are all Paul songs. And then this is what you get. You get 4 songs off double platinum. Strutter 78, which was the new recording for that album. And then Do You
Love that
Me?
version.
Love Gun and Firehouse. This does say loaned for promotional
God,
use
that's
only.
clean, dude.
Yeah, it's very
So-
nice.
So
You're killing
Altini,
me.
when you're out garage sailing on Sundays, this is what you want to look for.
Yeah, if
This
you
is the
see that,
rarest. Yeah, this is the rarest of the 5 promos because you've got this is the Rock and Roll Over
promo.
sampler, and then there's a summer tour for
Destroyer, yeah.
and then there's a solo album sampler, and then there's First Kiss Last Licks, which is from the Hot and Shade era.
Right.
This is the rarest one, hardest to come by, and I would say in an auction setting today, because everybody's trying to get it, easily $800.
Oh, easily
$800. So
Can you believe that? $800 for 4 songs.
4 songs.
That's
did you
amazing.
guys see where a fan gave his copy of that to Sebastian Bach?
I sure did.
My God.
Sure did, buddy.
And Sebastian's like, dude, I'm gonna put you on the guest list.
Yeah. And I'll show this one last, so we'll have something from around the world. This is a box set that came out in Brazil
Ooh.
in 1983 when they went down to tour on the Creatures of the Night tour.
That's a beautiful
And,
copy.
Essentially what they did was they created a box to put a bunch of unsold records in to try to move extra product. And it's really a hodgepodge of kind of stuff, and I'll explain it a little bit later. But this
That's hard to find, dude.
This is called the KISS collection. It is tough to find, and it's exceedingly tough to find in any kind of condition worth showing.
Right.
This is actually my second copy. My first copy was so bad that the box flips open. I'll show you here in a minute. But it was ripped completely off of it. So,
And even though that's a Brazilian copy, it's got the German S's on it.
well, that's what I was going to explain. So
Oh, wow.
Pat-
Yeah, I
Pat
just snapped to that.
Pat noticed here, the KISS collection uses the German logo, and then a couple of the records have it on it too. So
Yes.
Death and Kill, Destroyer, and Rock and Roll Over, but Creatures, Unmasked, and Killers do not have the altered logo. So
I think it's interesting that Killers doesn't have it, considering that was a first German release.
that's right. So this this thing opens up, and it's got just records. It's just got records in it. So it's heavy. So it opens up like this. These almost always tear off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's
The
just
binding's really bad, yeah.
yeah. So this is the kind of the box.
Wow, that's in good shape, man.
So do the pictures accompany the exact record that's in the box, or like the German logo I saw was on that Just to Kill? Is that Just to Kill with the German S's in there?
The actual vinyl.
Yeah.
There are no jackets in this record.
Oh, so they're just white sleeves.
Oh, they're just white sleeves.
It is no. It's they're clear sleeves.
Oh,
Okay,
wow,
okay.
look at that.
It's real cheap. Like I said, they were just selling off extra stock. So all the labels are the same, and it just says Kiss Killers on here.
That is
And-
awesome.
Yep. And so you get all the records like that, and you also get a couple of books.
Yeah.
Now this booklet came with all the records that were coming out down there at the time, but it's also included in this box set, and it's kind of a discography, if you see. And funny enough, this too has some German logos and some not German logos.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Odd. I don't understand.
That is very odd.
And then it also came with this other little black and white booklet here that's specific to this box, that has like the track listings and the the writing credits and all of that.
Wow.
So, and then it says 1983 polygram. Come on, let's focus. Yeah, it actually has a polygram
Wow.
kind of
Certificate?
certificate,
Oh.
yeah, with it. So that's pretty hard to come by.
Absolutely. And
It's
in any
definitely hard to
condition.
come by
No.
of any good condition. So
Right.
Now let me ask you this, Jason. Most copies like that, unlike the originals, do you find some that are missing certain, like that booklet or that certificate or anything like that? Or do they
Yeah.
keep them all together?
my first one,
Because that would be a pain in the butt to try to find something like that.
my
Oh,
first
God.
one
Something.
did not have an authentic copy of this. It had a photocopy of it.
Oh wow.
But this one is real. You can smell it.
Oh, you could tell. You could tell.
You can see it on the well, you can't see it there, but the staples
The
are
folding,
rusted. The paper is yellowed. So, but mine was the first one I had was stark white.
That's
So
great.
these are actually the toughest part to find. You can
That's great.
replace these because you can get them in any other record because they're exactly the same that came out
Gotcha.
at that time. So if you bought, Unmasked, this
came
could
in
be
it.
included in an unmasked. So
I have something interesting to show you, Jason, when it's my turn.
put your pants on.
No. It has to deal with what you just held up.
I'm just
It's pretty
kidding.
weird.
But yeah, so that's all I'll show right now. If we have time later, I've got plenty.
No, keep going, man. Keep going.
You know, I don't have anything else pulled out. So
Okay.
Show him one of those bootleg box sets.
oh yeah, which bootleg box set are you most jealous of?
The Phantom of the Park one.
Oh yeah, I asked him if he had that. I love that. I can't find it, man. That thing's
Altini,
impossible.
these are so cool, man.
That's the picture disc one, right, Jason?
They're all picture discs.
Yeah, but the Phantom one is the one with the picture disc of them, the shots by the pool.
I think that is a Dynasty set, is it not? Is it this one?
No, the one I'm thinking of actually has the pictures on the discs are them the individual shots by the pool.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, but
That's got the Dynasty discs in it, I
this has
believe.
the Dynasty disc
Yeah.
in it?
That one I think has the ViewMaster photos.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to open them up. This one doesn't have a sleeve on it, so I can show this.
Oh, that's the one I want. God, you suck.
So
Is that for trade?
no,
Are you sure?
I'm positive. So we've kind of crossed over into, and this is the last one I'll do for now. We've kind of crossed into this territory to where bootlegs have also become counterfeits too, because you know, back in the day when bootlegs, you know, came out on vinyl, you had a record and a shitty photocopied photo on a jacket, you know, and that's how bootlegs were. But now they've gotten pretty fancy, and this is an elder set called Music from Fridays, and anybody that follows KISS knows that they played Fridays, the television show, when the Elder came out, and basically, you know, it's got the live tracks from that show. They played The Oath, World Without Heroes, and I. And then there's a whole bunch of other demos and outtakes and stuff from the Elder sessions before they actually really started moving over to do the Elder stuff.
Is Don't Run on there?
Don't Run is on here,
Yeah.
and you know, all of those instrumentals that they recorded at Ace's studio before they went up to Toronto.
Right.
Jason, Angelo said that he'll trade you a gold RAAI Asylum award for that.
No, he will not. All right, Angelo.
So this is where I was talking about. They've kind of they have crossed straight over into the counterfeit territory, because included in this particular box is the KISS San Remo 7-inch of I. This is one of the rarest KISS singles that exist, but not this version. This is a counterfeit.
Yeah, that's a counterfeit.
And I am highly against counterfeiting. However,
but you love your bootlegs.
they're
But
in these boxes.
it's different, though.
They're in. It is different. It's a picture disc. So the San Remo is just a 7-inch record. So at least on some of this stuff, they've always differentiated it in some way.
Yeah.
So,
Jason, I don't know about you, man, but I love everything about the Elder. I love that era.
I do too.
I love the look. I love the record. I love everything about the Elder.
I do too.
I do too.
So also it comes with this envelope that has these also.
Oh wow.
You know, they could be called counterfeited. These didn't really actually exist, but someone could think they were real.
Sure.
So it's kind of like a counterfeit doesn't always have to be an exact copy of something that already exists, because if you had a $3 bill, that would still be called a counterfeit, right?
Correct.
So you get these.
Yeah, they put the coin and the polygram on there.
Yes, so someone could easily take this and say super rare, 8x10s, warehouse find, never released, and try to sell them for $1,000, and that's where the ethical part of this comes in.
Right.
The reason why I bought these bootlegs has nothing to do with the audio on any of them. I own the audio digitally on everything that's came out, and actually in better condition.
Right.
But they made these books
Oh man.
that are about anywhere from 50 to 100 pages, usually around 60 or 70 pages, and they are chocked full
Wow.
Amazing photos.
Yeah,
Badass.
it is.
I've always loved those sessions, man.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of 14, 15 of these boxes. That's what's been released, and every one of them have a book like this.
Do the math on that, Jason.
It's $300 a piece.
Jason,
Yeah.
that's just amazing, Jason. Amazing.
And so,
Yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap.
No. Each box that comes out has 4 LPs. It's not always needed because all that's included in this is really 2 albums worth of stuff. So they basically repeat the same thing on all 4 LPs. But they always do 4 LPs because they make generally picture discs,
one of each member.
of one of each member. But it has the
that was-
same audio content on it.
I love that packaging, man. That looks great.
Yeah. So you get, this picture of Paul,
Wow.
and then this picture of Paul.
Wow, that's
And
great.
yeah. So
That's cool.
and so just real quick, there's Gene. I won't take them all out. There's
Those are
Eric.
Great photos, man.
Yeah. And then there's Ace.
And I like how they did the facility autographs up in the
Yeah.
corners too.
Yeah, it's really cool. So the people that are making them are really, really doing, they're fans clearly, and they're doing a good job thinking of, what would I like to see in this if,
Now, most of these are coming out of Europe. Is that correct?
they're all coming out of Europe.
Yeah.
I was actually asked to never show them on a podcast again, but I just went against that because they don't want to get busted. So
Well, you're not saying who they came from, so
no, I know. But they usually only do 100, 150 of them.
which is why I can't find that.
They sell out. They sell out instantly.
Yeah.
And you really have to know someone to get them.
That's a lot of work for that
Well,
box set.
Jason, what typically do those sell for?
About $300. They're about
$300.
well,
when they're released, then they go
They-
way up.
they actually sell cheaper than that. They're actually 200 and I think it's about $225 maybe. The price is always given to me in euros, but after
Okay.
shipping, I always pay about $306 to get it to me.
Okay.
Well,
And
Jason,
a four-
that one
a
you showed the
four-album set with that 60 or 70 page booklet, right?
And all
Yeah.
the other extras and the box and all of
Right.
that stuff, because all of these come with crazy super extra stuff.
yeah.
Wow.
Jason, that Royal Highness one that you showed the first, a little bit ago,
Mm-hmm.
that one now I've seen that go between $400 and $500.
Right, and I think that's about what they're doing. I think most of them are going around $400 or $500 now. It's tough for people to. It's not like official KISS merchandise that kind of goes way up in value. It's still a bootleg, and people are, and they're relatively new, so people are only willing to pay so much for them. I think maybe in 10 years we'll see the value really increase on them because there really isn't any more than a couple of hundred of them out there each.
Right.
And I have the 15th one coming to me now. It's another Dynasty era one.
Yeah, I
So,
saw it. I saw the mock-up for it. It looks
Yeah.
great, man.
Yeah. So, and the one I
Well,
got
let me
prior to
ask
that
you
was
guys, what is the most valuable KISS album out there right now?
Oh, that Japanese,
Or even
what's it
if a
called?
Single album.
pull me off of put us back in the pull me off of solo.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Got it.
Ah, cool. Well, McVeigh has said, and kind of rightfully so, the best of KISS from Japan, which was a mail order only record.
Yeah.
It is very rare and very expensive if you
Yeah.
find it. There are some rarer records out there.
What's that one? It says, it's got the Love Gun live shot, and it says, Major Demore something. You know what I'm talking about? Something. Don't tell me you have that.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap! Really?
As a matter of fact, I think this is his second copy.
Shut up, Pat. I've been looking for that record forever.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I take that back. It's our friend Joe. He had a second copy. Yeah,
That's
that's
how
right.
I have one.
Yeah.
Where
Wow.
where would I have put it? LeMayor de Kiss.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name of it. I couldn't pronounce it.
LeMayor.
Wow, you have that?
Yeah.
I'm officially mad at you.
Michael, what's it
I
called?
don't know if I'll ever be able to find it.
It's called
Well,
LeMayor.
We'll talk about it and we'll find it.
And my second
Okay.
question that goes with that, guys, is, and how much would that #1 collectible album sell
Well,
for?
I was kind of going to kind of touch on that
Oh.
because
Sure, go ahead.
there's also what we refer to as the white double platinum from Australia, and if you know double platinum, it came in like a foil originally, foil cover, and I think the story goes that in Australia they had either ran out of jackets. I think they had ran out of jackets because most of those jackets were imported from the U.S. to all the other countries.
Yeah.
And with the exception of Japan, and I think they had ran out of jackets, and they went in and crudely made up a white version of the LP of the jacket, and once the label found out, they were pulled from the shelves, and they're near impossible to find now.
Yeah.
And the last copy I saw of that sold for about $3,000, I think.
Nice.
I believe it. I believe it.
The best of Japan, the mail order only, which is funny because it doesn't even have a photo of Kiss on it, and it doesn't even have the Kiss logo on it.
Yeah, I don't like the cover.
It's
Weird.
mail order only. You know, like you would see it on TV.
Wow.
Several artists were done that way. See it on TV, you would call in and mail order it, and it was from like 1980, I think, or 80 or 81, somewhere in there.
Early 80s.
And I think
It's
in an
more like a
auction-
K-Tel or a Ronco
That's
presents
exactly
kind
what
of
it
thing.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I think in an auction setting today, the last one I saw, somebody got a steal at $2,600, but if it was on eBay, I think five.
I was going to say, I seen it go for $5,000.
Yeah,
It
$5,000 or
was
$6,000.
right at 5,000. Yeah.
The rarest piece of Kiss vinyl is a stock copy of "Let Me Go Rock and Roll" and "Hotter Than Hell" 7-inch single.
Oh yeah.
It's at 45, so small.
It's a 45, and by stock copy I mean the copy that was put into stores for sale. There are promo copies of it. That I have a promo copy of it, and it's still probably worth, $100-$150. The promo copy, but there were way more of the promo copies. The stock copy, we only know of 3 existing copies right now, and the last one sold for close to $8,000.
Well, why is there only 3 copies? They didn't put them in the store?
We have no idea.
Yeah, there's no idea why.
My speculation, in my opinion, is, it's hotter than hell. The record tanked. The label had no pull on the radio. The single tanked, and they had probably pressed up a few hundred of these, and maybe some got out into the stores on the West Coast. Julian Gill has a royalty statement, and the royalty is on 125 sold copies. That's it.
Wow.
Of the single. And
But yeah, we haven't seen. There's only like 3 people who have this thing.
I'm sure there are more copies of it, but there are only 3 known copies of it in collectors' hands.
Maybe people are just not aware that they have it. I mean, that's a possibility too.
And there's actually, the last one that sold went to a gentleman that actually owns one of the others.
Yeah.
He upgraded his copy.
I heard that.
So he has 2 of them now.
So he has 2 of the 3 known copies.
Jesus, man.
So it's only sold on the West Coast, too.
We're not sure.
2 of the 3 known
Funny
copies.
enough,
Who winds up
the
with
3
that? I mean, that's
copies were
crazy.
all found. The 3 copies were all found in the state of Kentucky.
See, you know what? Because I'm thinking when I used to go to Corvettes, I used to go right through the singles, and I think I saw that, and I said, why should I buy that when I got it on the record? When I got it on
Possible, man. Very possible.
It's so easy to overlook.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I tell you, it's something that many of us have been looking for in thrift shops and secondhand stores for years,
Yeah.
and no one
It's
has
the
ever-
unicorn of 45s for sure.
No one has ever been able to find one. So Let Me Go Rock and Roll, Hotter Than Hell, and it doesn't say promotional, and it's not. Now the promo copy of it has Let Me Go Rock and Roll is the A side. And so the promo copy has Let Me Go Rock and Roll stereo, Let Me Go Rock and Roll mono. What we're talking about is the Let Me Go Rock and Roll Hotter Than Hell B-side stock copy. If you have that, you've got an $8,000 to $10,000 record.
Easily.
Depending on condition.
Yeah,
Depending on condition.
Well, that last one, Jason, not the one that recently sold, but the one before, didn't have writing on the label, and that didn't.
There is an autograph copy with an Ace Frehley autograph on it. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean,
And correct me if I'm wrong, Jason. One of these, somebody was trying to sell it on eBay, and they didn't even realize what they had.
yes,
Because it started out like at like $7.99 or 99 cents or whatever it was.
yeah,
And then the owner started getting all these offers.
Right.
So he had to pull it.
Correct.
And someone actually told him, "Hey, do you realize what you have right there?" And then he then he started to bid at much higher, and then it got up to what?
it
Like
still would have got that
whatever.
high. I think it still would have got that high anyway because of what it is, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But had he taken somebody's offer, they would have got a really good
Oh,
steal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because someone would have said, "Hey, I'll give you $100 for that 45," and they'd have been like, "Yeah, sure, sounds great. I was gonna put that for $5."
You know, I can't even think of what that compares to. You know, as far as value. I know that Led Zeppelin.
There's plenty of
one
Beatles records
turquoise.
worth more than that.
Yeah, this is a funny thing too, because
Led Zeppelin one with turquoise lettering sells for thousands.
Right. There are still plenty of records out there that have quite a bit of value. I mean, the KISS market for LPs probably falls in the 2,000 to 3,000 range on the really rare records. Today,
Gotcha.
you really have that unicorn of that single that's an outlier. But when you're talking about some Beatles stuff, I mean, all of that stuff.
Right.
That's
I
rare.
feel sorry for anybody that starts collecting Beatle vinyl right now.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? I mean, where do you start?
I feel sorry for anybody who starts to collect KISS vinyl.
That's
now.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Because two years ago, you could buy a regular Creatures for $25, and now it's $80 or $90 on eBay. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And where can you find a stock copy of that?
Oh, a 2014 stock copy at
the Wizard's Lair.
That's right.
All right,
show them what it looks like, Pat.
Hold on. Okay. You want to see what it looks like?
I do want to see what it looks like.
Well, hold on 1 second.
Do.
And it's brand new sealed condition, remastered.
That is correct.
Oh, man.
And boy, does it sound great.
That's right.
Sounds great. It's still sealed.
Yeah, it sounds so good. I put the plastic back on it.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
I love that album.
Royce, when last time I was on, when we did the what was it called? The Glam Show?
Yeah.
You showed your Motley Crue, and it actually inspired me to go out and buy it.
Right.
Nice.
It's great.
Oh, good.
All right, Michael,
I also
what
saw
do you got?
that in an antique store today.
Oh, yeah?
Me, Michael?
Yeah, you, Michael.
Okay.
Unless Altini's got some stuff he wants to go
done.
first.
I'm finished.
Okay. I have. Look, here's the thing about KISS vinyl. We've all said this because we talked about this earlier. Like, there's so much to KISS vinyl. Where do you start? Do you start with promo stuff? Do you start with misprints? Which Jason did a great job because he touched on everything. That was awesome. So, and he made me mad by showing me that Taste of Platinum, but that's okay. I love you, Jason.
I love you.
Here's the thing. You touched on something when you opened that box set, and I was like, hang on. I have this record. Now, I don't know what's really behind this. I heard that this was a promo released for the tour when they went to Brazil for Creatures. Maybe you know. But it's an official polygram. But this is what the cover looks like. You've seen this?
Yeah, so that's very, that's the same as the booklet that's in there.
And here's the tracks on it. You got I Love It Loud, I Was Made for Loving You, and Rock and Roll All Night.
Right.
Okay.
It's interesting.
So,
I'm not 100% sure what that is.
But here's the thing about it, man. It's definitely aged. It's on like a cardboard type of cover. It's got the polygram, from
Can you hold the label up to the camera so we can see what the label looks like?
Yeah, let me open it.
And again, Royce, right now we're kind of geeking out because we've never seen this.
Okay.
And this is a little bit of a unicorn kind of a situation where we're like, what? Huh?
And check it out. This is why I said that I've always heard that it was a promo for the Creature store. It's a white label. And let me take it out of the crappy little plastic that they always put them in.
That's how they. Everything in Brazil. That's how it was.
But look how beautiful the record is, dude. I've never
hold it up to you. Go closer to your screen, man.
Let me get the label. Hang on.
And, okay. Oh yeah, absolutely a promo.
Okay.
There we go.
Blanket.
Yeah.
Wow.
Promotional. Wow.
That is. Let me step away for 1 second.
There we go. It's focused.
That's really nice, Michael.
Yeah, and I picked this
Now,
up.
what is that? What is that specifically? Is that a compilation or is that a full album? What is that?
No, it's just 3 songs. But what it is, I was told, because I've only seen one other copy of this, and I was told that it was a promotional piece issued for the Creatures tour when they went to Brazil, and I scored this from a friend of mine who actually used to live in Brazil, and she brought it back for me, and I lost my damn mind because I was like, what is this? And her brother's the one that told me that they issued it. But what's interesting about it, Pat, check it out. It's got a cut corner on it, which we all know.
Oh yeah, it looks like a promo type thing.
Yeah, it's got a cut corner
kind of thing.
Exactly. So
Interesting.
it's kind of an interesting piece, man. And
is that just like in a generic outer sleeve? Is that what that is?
no, it's like a the cover itself is like on a cardboard, and it's got the song titles on the back with KISS logo.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the polygram logo in Disco El Cultura.
So wait, this girl was down in Brazil and she came back. He was on vacation or something?
Yes, she went there with her family, and I told her it's funny because she said, well, you want me to bring you back a souvenir? I said, if you can find any KISS records, bring me a KISS record. And that's what she found.
Come back with a Brazilian.
Yeah. So,
excellent.
Very interesting. Really interesting piece. Here's another one. But I'm going to touch on bootlegs too because I love bootlegs. But I got this. We were talking about, the K-Tel and all those compilation records, right?
Yep.
Well, here's one.
Rongo presents.
Yeah, this one is from Germany. And it's got ABBA on it, or ABBA, however you want to say it. Roxy Music, Steve Miller. And what's interesting about this, guys, anybody that knows anything about the Elder and Killers, that era, there wasn't a lot of promotional stuff done for it. So this right here is called High Life, and you can see the group photo right there, and it has Down on Your Knees from Killers on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
Which is very interesting because you never see a compilation with anything to do with, the Elder or Killers, any of those tracks. Not to my knowledge.
And what country is that from? Germany?
This is from Germany, yeah. Yeah.
Germany was really neat.
There wasn't much to eat. And,
wow, that's cool.
Yeah, interesting piece.
I'm a big fan of the compilations like that, so that's something totally up my alley.
Yeah, I've got, and what's funny, man, I got all of these, I got several of them from the same guy for 99 cents a piece. Amazing.
Wow, what a great deal.
Now check this out. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. I don't remember what country this is from, but it's very interesting. And when I first saw it, I thought it was a piece of tape on the cover, but it's actually how it's printed on the cover. But it's Paul's solo album. I don't know what country it's from. Maybe somebody out there knows, but it's very interesting. Check out the cover. The name of the album is actually called Paul Stanley, Take Me Away. And it's on a purple cover.
That looks Korean to me.
Korean, yeah.
Korean
That's probably
counterfeit.
right.
Yeah,
Korean counterfeit. Yeah.
And here's the thing, and I was telling Royce this earlier. Anything that's printed like in Argentina or Korea or any of those countries like that, it's almost impossible to find these albums in any decent shape cover-wise because the papers they use, the materials, crap,
And the climate.
And you're right.
Oh, yeah.
It's humid.
And so the label.
Everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. So the label on this one, just so you can see it.
There you go.
Wow.
I would say that's definitely Korean or... Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely... Yeah, it definitely has... It looks like Korean writing on the circle in the middle there.
Right. So that's another interesting piece, I think. And but look, there's more.
But wait,
there's more. I'm gonna touch on this one real quick because this one's for Altini.
don't touch them, just show them.
Don't touch them, just show them. I know, right?
Don't touch on yourself, just show them.
Are you trying to wake him up?
Well, I want to make him happy. I want to get him excited. You know what? I'll put the plastics back on later. That's taking too much time.
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right, Altini, I got this. I got a really good deal on this one, and buddy, if I had another copy, I'd give it to you. But I love bootlegs. But you were at the show. It's Madison Square Garden.
Yep. That's a great show.
It's a triple vinyl. All right.
No kidding.
Now check this out. This shit's beautiful. Not only, kids, does it come with colored vinyl. What else does it have, Bob? It's got.
Johnny.
It comes with a poster that says, of course, Madison Square Garden.
Oh, look at that.
It's got the city of New York at the bottom.
And this is a bootleg?
This is a bootleg.
Holy shit.
But dude, I'm telling you, man, they put some effort into this stuff.
Bootlegs these days are like the box set Jason just showed you is fantastic.
Well, wait till you see the vinyls.
Shit over my box, my bootleg.
The first album in this set is on clear vinyl.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Beautiful, right? The second album in this marvelous set, give me a second, is on blue vinyl.
Huh.
And the third album in this set, and by the way, this actually sounds pretty damn good. The third album in here is on green vinyl. There you go.
Clear blue and green.
Yeah, clear blue and green,
cool.
and the blues and the greens are clear. You know that
Transparent.
How they recorded
transparent.
You know, I don't know how the hell they recorded this shit, but do you know that there was a bootleg out there of a video of that show from all angles of Madison Square Garden? It's like professionally done.
Really?
It was on YouTube and they pulled it off.
Well, of course. I have a couple other bootlegs, but I'm gonna get into something a little different first. I really enjoy, out of all the Kiss vinyl that I collect, I have over 800 different Kiss albums in my collection as of right now.
Wow.
Bullshit.
I do. No bullshit.
I'm just kidding.
It's guaranteed to grow.
That is way more than me.
But I go for all kind of crap, dude. So I want to show this one. This is from Chile. It's a Live 2. But tell me what looks weird about the cover.
It's a Live 3.
Yeah. What the hell?
Because they released those side 1 and 2 and side 3 and 4 separately.
Right. And the back cover is black and white, which is,
Yeah.
different. But when I saw this, I was like, a Live 3? What the hell?
Okay, so which disc is that?
This one is it's actually side 1 because it's got Detroit Rock City and it ends with Tomorrow and Tonight on the second side.
Right.
So I have yet to find the second part to it.
So what is happening here is Kiss Alive 1 was the first disc of Kiss Alive 1. Kiss Alive 2 is the second disc of Kiss Alive 1. Kiss Alive 3 is the first disc of Kiss Alive 2. And Kiss Alive 4 is the second disc of Kiss Alive 2. You
Okay,
understand what I'm saying?
I have
wow.
the Alives that say yeah, okay.
In Vivo and
Yeah, in Vivo.
that's one, and that's one, and then number 2. So and then Kiss Alive 3 is the first disc of the U.S. Kiss Alive.
I'm
2.
getting fucking confused over here.
Those are
Hey,
those two.
I'm
records,
with you,
Kiss Alive-
Mikey. I'm with you.
Hey, wait. Hey, listen. Wait.
Well-
Daddy Bug said Kiss at MSG is $62 on eBay, and Brenda Thrash wants to know, Michael, but which is your favorite out of the 800? You can just pick one. Which one would it be?
I can't.
That's why she put LOL, I guess.
Yeah, I really could.
That's interesting.
That is a great question because, like, if I had to, see, then you get into different things. Do you go for signed albums? Do you go for? Yeah, it's just endless. I mean, whatever,
Endless.
It's a tough question to answer.
It is.
So back to that Kiss Alive 3 though.
Yeah.
Super rare.
Mhm.
Very tough to find the Alive 3 and Alive 4.
I think I paid $300 for this, Jason.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say easily a $300-$400 record,
yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
and that's
Yeah.
in great shape too.
No,
Oh,
this is
That's
what
what amazes me. It is in really great shape, especially for the fact that it's from
from
Chile.
Chile. Yeah,
Yeah.
most Chilean vinyls aren't in that good a shape. Look at that. That's pretty darn
Yeah.
sweet.
See,
Yeah,
I'm pretty jealous of that one. I would put that one in the top 20 rarest Kiss records.
Really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough, and I was amazed when I found it. I was like, okay, that's obviously what it is because the price reflects it. So
Yeah, it is very tough to find.
yeah.
It is much easier to find in Vivo and the two albums from Kiss Alive 1 than it is those versions of Kiss Alive 2. It's very tough to find.
Hey, Michael, Angelo is asking, how's the sound quality on that? And I don't know if he's referring to the bootleg or that Chilean copy.
Yeah, which one, Angelo?
I think he's talking about MSG.
Oh, okay,
It's good.
gotcha.
It's good. I mean, I like it, but then again, some bootlegs are hit and miss, and what a lot of collectors go for is the packaging. It is because they come with, like Jason said, a lot of goodies, a lot of stuff. The colored vinyls, the packaging. It's like it's hit and miss because you look at it and you're like, man, that looks great, and then you take it home and it sounds like somebody was under a pillow recording it. So
The good thing about most bootlegs today, though, is everybody has a smartphone device, and it is very easy to get a good recording. It's way different than it
Nowadays,
was in the 70s
yeah.
and the 80s.
Sure.
Way
Right.
different.
So
Wait, Mike, I got to ask you a question. The Kiss MSG, March 19, 2019.
Yep.
Comes with colored vinyl and poster. It's coming from Italy. Would you bid on it, or would you say bullshit?
Well, it doesn't matter where it comes from. It's just
I'm
Yeah.
very iffy purchasing from Italy. Always have been. But
here's the
that's-
thing, Mikey. It's if you're talking about eBay, my strongest suggestion for anybody is look at the seller's feedback. Look at their quantity of feedback. If they seem reliable, then you're pretty safe. And anything you buy anyway is a money back guarantee. Now they have that covered protection. So, either way it goes, you're protected. But I tell you what, man, I really like the packaging of this, and you can see just by the spine here how thick of the cover is. Because you got 3 albums in here. You have 3 albums in here. And there's the date for the show up there.
Gosh.
2019. That's
And Altini, you went to that show, you're saying, right?
I was in the 5th fucking row, man.
Wow.
Nice.
And Dana was hanging out there, and she's making faces at Gene. He's making faces at her, and takes the pick and puts it right in her chest.
Okay,
That
so
nasty
you
man.
just answered Angelo because he said MSG.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Which
So-
no, I think he's referring to the Michael Schenker group on that one. Sorry about that.
I think. No, so one of the things I enjoy out of all the vinyls, I'm a big Alive 2 guy, so I try to find as many variations of Kiss Alive 2 that I can. I currently have 28 different Kiss Alive 2s for different reasons, like that one I showed you. Then I have this one here from Korea, and it's on, I don't know if it'll pick up well on here, but the cover is like a reddish brown. And in the U.S., where the hype stickers on the thing, this is actually printed on the cover.
Wow.
And it doesn't say Alive 2, it just has the faces. It's really weird.
Right.
So on the back, you've got the standard back photo. But
this is what I love about these kinds of shows that you just inspired Angelo to bid on that on eBay for $62.
very cool. You won't be disappointed, man. It's a great package. I like it.
So-
Now he's fucking bidding against me.
Oh. Well, not only did you inspire Angelo, you inspired Altini.
Stop inspiring pricks.
So
Shipping from Italy is going to be.
I know, right? Here we go
Like
with
$20 or so, $25.
here's Love Gun from Argentina, but you could clearly see the cover says Revolver de Amor.
I love that one. That one's great.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep.
So again, Royce, hold that up again, Michael. Right underneath the Kiss logo, it would normally say Love Gun. So some of you some of the audience may say, well, why do you want to collect 50 copies of Love Gun, and this is the prime example right here. Look how cool that is.
And then you got the titles on
Yeah,
the back
I
are
see
all
that.
in what is it? Spanish, I guess? Portuguese. Okay.
Portuguese, yeah.
Right,
So there you go.
Revolver of Love.
kidding.
I love that.
Revolver of Love.
Yeah.
That's what you are, Michael. You're the Revolver of Love.
I am.
No, Martini.
Oh, Space Cowboy. Some people call him the Revolver of Love.
Love. And then you got Love Gun from Korea on a
People
red
call it
cover.
Maurice.
I gotta admit,
Okay.
some of those Korean presses are pretty cool.
Yeah, so everything from Korea, every single one of them is considered a counterfeit or
Right.
a pirate copy because they don't recognize international copyright law, just like in Russia and China.
Yeah.
And so you just have everybody under this, you have pirate
The fuck was that?
companies, you know?
He was referring to a movie.
Oh, okay.
Mow.
Now, so so here we go with a another Argentina release. Just like the Love Gun had the altered title, Destroyer was called Destructor.
Oh, that's
right.
beautiful. Look at that logo. Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That logo's totally different.
And the back cover, look how the songs are laid out, the titles and stuff. See if I can get that.
Well, tell us, Michael, what are they laid out like?
Well, they're laid out in a different kind of format, Pat. It's not your traditional USA release. But you knew that.
If you
Now,
Do you have creatures?
translate that album.
I do have creatures. It's called something de la Noche or some shit like that on it.
Yep.
Now, we all know Rock and Roll Over. This is the American cover. We all seen this a million times.
Yes.
What I think is cool is in other countries how Rock and Roll Over was released. Here is from Argentina, and this is this is official. It really is official. This is what the cover looked like from Argentina.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that one. The blood splatter one?
Yeah, the blood splatter.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's got the official shit right there.
Yep.
Where we at? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, here's Rock and Roll Over from Mexico. Very interesting.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Dynasty cover.
Yeah. But it's crazy because the track listed is exactly, and it says it, Rock and Roll Over. Kiss. And there's the...
No, wait. That's flip that back over. That's not a Dynasty cover. That's a...
Yeah, it's Dynasty cover. It's a bad artwork of the... But look at Ace. He's got the Elder costume.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that weird?
What the heck is going on there?
Yeah, it's totally weird.
La cámara de lente loco.
And then you got Rock and Roll Over also from... Well, wait. This is from... that one was from... Where did I say?
That's from Mexico, isn't it?
Mexico.
Yeah, this says Mexico at 1984 released from Mexico.
Correct.
But then here's one from Mexico here from 84 also. But it has a totally different cover. It's also Rock and Roll Over. But it's got the lineup with Eric Carr.
Oh, that's cool.
But you flip it over, it's got a Dynasty shot and then the track listing from Rock and Roll Over. And it says Rock and Roll Over. See? Side 1, Rock and Roll Over. Side 2, Rock and Roll Over.
And what year was that pressed?
84 it says.
Wow.
I think that was part of like a budget series kind of thing.
Oh, there you go.
And then I've got a Brazilian release of Dress to Kill. Now, with the cool thing about this, the cover looks pretty much the same, except for you have down here where it says stereo, where we at right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what flips me out about this one, look at the back cover.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Because our version has the reverse
The
negative.
the reverse negative.
Right. And this one's got, there's all the stuff right there from Argentina or whatever I said it was from.
Wow, that's a nice shape, too.
Yeah. And now here's the one from Korea with a blue cover.
Yeah, all those Koreans have like those faded blue covers and pink covers. And
It's because
You know
they only had one printing plate, so
Yeah.
it would be the cyan plate or the.
oh, that's funny.
That's interesting, Jason, because the dynasties that I have from Korea, there's a purple one and a red one, almost like the solo colors. There's a purple, a red, a blue, and a green. And then I have one where I think I told you where the over Paul's face is the Kiss Army shield.
Yeah, the pirates would buy like old printing plates, and they would buy
Sure.
old stampers and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's why when you listen to those records, they're in poor condition. Even if they're in nice condition, like they don't look like they've been played, the stampers are worn out. So they would buy them. People would sell them out of the pressing plants, out of the back door, and to pirates, and that's how you got a lot of that stuff.
That's
cool.
great.
And here's a Hotter Than Hell from Mexico, and the cover is the titles in Spanish.
That's right.
Yeah,
Wow.
and of course
That's
the track
cool.
listing and all that. Same thing.
So the only two you showed that I didn't have so far was that Alive 3, which is amazing, and then that Brazil thing.
Yeah, man. I wish I
Those
could
are
find
cool.
out. I wish I could find the. I do know that it's from the time era
I'll
because.
find out all the info on it. I know. Olaf Ken would know what it is. So
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll ask exactly what it is and let you know.
But man, there's just Jason, Pat, you guys know that there's so much variations. Like I could dig back in these bins back here forever. There's just so many freaking. Okay, like
Do a random pull. Don't look.
random pull. Okay.
I mean, I fucking built a podcast on it that's lasted 6 years, and we haven't even. I mean, there's all kinds of
Ah,
crap.
you're looking. You're looking.
That didn't count.
45th anniversary.
Yeah, hang on. We don't want to grab that. Hang on.
Wait, I just got to ask you that Hotter Than Hell was in Spanish,
Yes.
and it says like Mucho Caliente or something on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Random pull.
Here we go.
that's a good one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Wow.
That's a $150 record all day long.
Tell them why.
Tell them why.
Tell them why.
Yes,
Well, it's a hype sticker. It's the version with the hype sticker on it. Once they added Kissin' Time to the record, it's a transitional piece.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, they're tough to find. It's tough to find.
It looks like that sticker's in really good shape too.
I have 37 different copies of Kiss, the debut album, from
Oh
all
my
different kind
God.
of countries. And some of my favorites, though, like, okay, I'll just grab a few here. Okay, where are these from? Like, this one's from Canada. This one's from Canada. That one's from... Oh, there's 3 different Canadians. Hang on.
So wait a minute, Kissing Time not on the original pressing?
No, it's not on the original pressing.
The first press.
So isn't the first pressing worth more money then?
Yes, the first pressings are worth way more money.
Without
Okay.
They have a different catalog number. They were still distributed by Warner Brothers at the time. Yeah, I mean they're super rare.
Here's the Brazil release of Kiss. Now, if you were to see this, like, actually in person, the faces, they're real blotchy. It's got a real...
Yeah.
Kind of a blotchy. And here's Kiss from Sweden. And there's just so many, dude. I have so many different variations of the.
Yeah.
Well, you can see right here. These are all just Kiss.
That's amazing. When did you start collecting?
I started collecting Kiss vinyl. I mean, I've always collected it, but I didn't start getting real heavy into it until after I got kind of, fulfilled with all the memorabilia. I was like, okay, well, I've got pretty much all the coin era memorabilia, so
Right,
I'm going to
right.
focus on the records. So I started diving real hard into it, and boy, was I surprised at how endless it is. And number 2, how expensive it is, right, guys? So, I mean, it's just a never-ending thing. I mean, you can literally look on eBay every day and find something.
Well, we've got there were books that came out that had that were called Kiss My Wax that were tried to track down as many variations as we can, and that was out 4 or 5 years ago.
Sure.
And at the time we had logged 1,800 variations from around the world. There's way more than that now.
Oh God, yeah,
But
it's never ending, man.
1,800 variations is what's logged in those books.
Well, Jason, does this go on with other groups too, or is it kind of exclusive to Kiss to have this much go on?
I'm sure it goes on with Beatles. I mean,
Yeah. I think it lends
Beatles,
itself
yeah.
more so to bands that have a longevity and popularity like that.
large
like,
catalog,
Sure,
released
yeah,
in multiple
sure.
places around the world.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, what you're looking at it, Kiss may not be the Beatles as far as what they've what the Beatles meant to rock and roll. But look, there's 3 artists, there's three bands that get collected. You know, it's the Beatles and Kiss and Elvis. You know,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
the top 3. It's always been the top 3.
Top 3 because you know there's so merchandise.
Beatles, Kiss, and Elvis.
You know, I mean,
Yeah,
it's just, I mean, yeah, there are Nirvana records that are worth a shit ton of money too. But I mean, you know, the band was around for 3 or 4 years in popularity, and they have 5 records. You know, so Kiss has 40 records. You know, give or take, and
right.
Going on 50 years.
Right.
Going on 53 years, and I mean, much larger than the Beatles catalog, and just hundreds and hundreds. And it was they were released in nearly every country around the world.
Yeah.
Just hundreds and hundreds of variations of each one.
And different pressings at that. So I mean, you think just in
Yeah.
the U.S. alone, how many pressings there are of just Kiss, and then
Yeah.
you go to and then try doing that with all the, like, you know, Japan and Brazil and Mexico and just all over. It just it's astronomical.
And it
It's
really
just-
gets into, like, a lot of us will really get into minutia kind of stuff, like when you get to Rock and Roll Over, and you're looking for plant numbers. Like this record was pressed at plant 26, and this one was plant 56, and the ones pressed at that plant has the logo over the spindle hole, and this
Right.
one pressed at this plant has the logo under the spindle hole. Those are
Or the-
variations.
Or the cover with Corky's name on the back of Rock and Roll Over
That's
versus the one without. And,
That's right.
Yeah, and the teardrop version, there's just on and on and on.
Yeah. So
So,
I mean, it really,
Wow.
it's maddening and expensive.
yes, expensive.
That
You
is
said that right.
maddening, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I
pull us all back up.
Hey, I just
Yeah.
want to say hi to Dan. Hey, Dan, how are you, buddy?
But pull us all back
doing
up.
all right.
Dan the man.
Good.
Take Michael off a solo.
Love looking at Michael.
There.
Dan, I want to tell you, buddy, beautiful, beautiful service that you did, and that's good.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Dan.
And I like your shirt.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, you got a great
It's a
shirt on tonight.
reunion tour shirt.
Yeah, 96, 97.
Right.
Very nice. So, Michael, are you done? Is that it? I mean, do you have more or what?
Oh, I could go on, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, y'all go ahead because
Yeah, we could go on
Going
forever.
into hour number
Yeah.
2 now.
Michael's got millions, man.
All right. So,
Altini's like, I'm done with this shit.
We don't
I
want
guess-
to fucking drag it on, but now I'm looking because you said something about Corky Stasiak, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And he's on and out. He's on the back of the album.
you have the
Yeah,
version
all
with it.
I do have a version. I just got to find it because I never heard of Corky Stasiak until I read it on the album.
yep,
Right? I mean, how did I pull that name out of my ass? So you know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you do pull some weird stuff out of your ass. That's for sure.
That's true. That's true. For
Remember that time you found that Hot Wheel?
The
Remember
gerbil.
the time you pulled that shaved crazed weasel out of your ass? Anyway, because Corky Stasiak, I know he stayed in my head. It's like, what kind of a fucking name is that? You know?
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah, the first pressings of Rock and Roll Over, he was the engineer on the record, omits his name, Altini.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I think there was about 250,000 copies that went out without his name on it. And once they realized the mistake, then
Oops.
they added it
Yeah.
back. And then the
Kind
all
of
sub-
important.
all the
Until he pretty
subsequent
much
releases
raised
has his
hell.
name.
Ah.
So now I gotta
Can we say that on TV?
I gotta find it.
Yeah, we
Pat,
pretty much.
can we
he
say
pretty
that on
much
TV?
raised hell. Yes.
All right. Anyway,
Okay, I guess I'll go next then, right?
Yes.
No, we're
Okay.
signing off. Good night. We'll see you.
All right. Hey. Well, you know, I used to have a bigger collection than this, but in 1990 I sold it off, and so I did keep some vinyl, and I really didn't get back into it until I started watching my buddies, my good friend's podcast, and it really got me back into Kiss vinyl, and so
Who was
I
What show was
I
that, Pat?
I don't know. It's like what is
Something
it?
wax on or
Yeah. It's grease my wax. What's it called? What is it?
Grease my wax.
kiss my grits? What?
Kiss my grits. Yeah, so, something like that. So But okay, so anyway, so I'm just gonna I'll roll through a couple like pretty common stuff that everyone else has. Okay, this is a stock copy of Kiss, Japanese yellow obi.
Nice, very nice.
These were Jason. What these come out in the early '80s?
Yeah, 1980.
Yeah, about 1980.
When they switched from Victor to Polystar.
Yeah, so this would be considered like the second pressing of this particular record because it has a different color obi on it. And an obi in Japan is called a belt. So this is a belt that goes all the way around the record. And it's got a ton of information on it. And I really wish I could read Japanese because I'd love to read what all this means,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the Japanese pressings are going to go way up because they're starting to, and what I'm seeing, they're starting to climb quite a bit.
And and I got to give a shout out to my dear friend Steve Kipe, who actually gave this to me
Very nice.
during the reunion tour. We went to Vegas, and he says, "Hey man, I have a bunch of these Kiss records, and would you like them?" And I go, "Would I like them? Where? How can I get them? And where are you?"
Right.
So we ended up meeting and at the show. He's a dear friend of mine that I've known forever. Actually, used to be my boss. So that's actually cool.
That's really cool, man.
So we've got the Japanese copy of that. I really do like the German copies, and so this is a German copy of the first album.
Wow, that cover's clean.
The logo's different.
Yeah. You notice the logo. It's much different, and you can see it big time on the back. So, and I've always loved this first album, the way the logo's in the rhinestones and stuff like that. It's just so cool.
Oh yeah,
just so cool. So that's a German pressing of that. Moving on to Hotter Than Hell. Here's a yellow obi.
Nice.
You son of a bitch.
You talking to Pat?
Yeah. Yeah, I still need a bunch of the Polystars. I have a ton of.
So yeah, those.
Japanese.
By the way, those are called the Polystar series.
That's
Here
right.
Here's Dressed to Kill Polystar.
Dang! Look at you.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
Okay, on those? Do those come with the booklets and stuff like the?
Yes,
they come with. They have like one insert booklet, but as far as all the goodies, they don't have any goodies with them.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason I asked because I think one of mine was Frankenstein. Like I had, I know like the double platinum and the Live 2 obviously came with the, the booklets and stuff like that. But
Do you want me to open this one so you can see it?
Yeah.
It should have a lyric booklet in it, I think.
Damn, that shit's loud.
Sorry.
Sounds like your underwear, Mikey, when you move.
Not as loud as McVeigh on the show.
Very good.
Okay, so there's the anti-static bag from Japan. Always nice. It's got that rounded bottom. I love those.
I hate those.
Filmworks label.
Filmworks label. Yep. And
it has a lyric and yeah.
Sure,
So they all come with that.
They give them the lyrics, but they don't give us the lyrics.
Right.
Well,
right.
Learn Japanese.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
but if you read their interpretation, it's funny sometimes because
some
they
of
get
these
the words wrong.
could be off. Yeah. The actual
so
words.
like this, like so you've been to the mountain.
That's right.
That's exactly right. Altini was reading the lyric book from Japan.
And
tonight.
a lot of guys have been making their own labels to put on the tops of their records when they catalog them. Me, I just use a post-it note, I guess. So this is the German Dressed to Kill, and it's got the German S's up here.
Very nice.
That's correct.
Dressed to Zig Heil.
Yeah, right. Zig Heil. Here is my copy of the what you call it, the
Summer tour.
Summer
Nice.
tour, yeah. So this is a promo for the Destroyer record.
Right.
4 songs on there, right?
Yep.
No. Beth, Do You Love Me?
Flamin' Youth and Detroit
Flaming
Rock
Youth
City.
and Detroit Rock City. Yeah, this is really nice. So Got that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so it's the Japanese red obi, and there are several different versions of this obi. And I think, what is this, Jason? This is is this the extra band? What is this?
Yeah, that's the tour obi.
This is the tour obi, yes.
Correct. Yeah, it's an expanded band that
And I
when
do
they came over.
believe this is a gatefold, right, Jason?
Yeah, it should have the blood thing in it.
Yeah, it has the inner sleeve spread through the gatefold. The blood logo.
So we'll open this up here.
Very cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
You know what? I like the way that the Japanese, their covers are pressed. They're on such a better quality stock than we got.
Yes.
And up next here, I know this is a different press here. This is the polygram pressing of the Kiss Alive 2, and what I thought was really cool is the logo is much different. It's a different color.
It's a different shade, yeah.
It's 85, right?
Yeah, this is 1985. Yeah.
Now that was not a gatefold, correct? On that, on the
It is a gatefold,
polygram.
It is.
Yes.
But there is a polygram that's not a gatefold because I have that.
It's
I have
the
both.
83 that's not a gatefold.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, because I have both of them. So
83 doesn't have a barcode on it.
right.
So when we say this is a polygram version, basically what happened was in 83, Polygram bought the rights to all the Kiss catalog, and then they repressed everything.
Wow.
So a lot of this stuff we didn't care about when we were collecting, but now try to find it, it's
Yes.
really hard to find.
Yeah, we thought we looked at them as junk. You know, these are
Yeah.
nowhere near as good as the
Oh, they're not the originals. They don't
They
look
were
great.
garbage.
Yeah.
But now they are
crazy.
so
Yeah, they are so
That is
sought
just
after.
amazing. That is
And you
just
know what?
amazing.
Do you guys find that this was in my search when I was trying to go recoup all the polygram pressings? The Paul Stanley was the hardest one for me to find for some reason. I don't know why.
Really?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Hard to think about that. I don't know.
And just remember that Kiss was in a giant lawsuit with Polygram.
Yeah, 1980, 81-ish.
Yeah.
Somewhere in
Oh,
there.
Right?
okay.
I'll tell you
For back royalties.
That's
little-
right.
a little story is. Go ahead. I'll tell you a story later.
No. Go ahead, LT.
Go ahead.
All right, so I was up at SIR Studios, and Kiss was they were trying out guys to take Ace's place. So I'm up there, and I said, "Wow, this is a great time to get something autographed." So I just got Kiss Killers, and I bought it down at downtown Manhattan, and so I brought it up there, and I said, so there's Gene Paul and Eric Carr. And I said, "Hey, could I get this autographed?" And they said, "Sure." And so, Eric takes the thing and he hands it to Gene. And Gene looks at me and goes, "Where the fuck did you get this?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm in trouble already." And I don't know what to say. He goes, "I don't fucking believe this. I don't fucking believe this. I got the album like this. I don't fucking believe it." He goes, "Those son of a bitches." I go, "Oh my God." I go, "Or don't autograph it." He goes, "No. So they all autograph it. And he goes, "Okay." He goes, "Where did you get this?" I said, "J&R Music, downtown Manhattan." He goes, "Those motherfuckers." So I'm like, "Oh my God." And so they told me that they have a lawsuit against Polygram, but they weren't supposed to import this album. This album was supposed to stay in Europe. So I'm there, I'm shitting in my pants. I don't know what else to say. I said, "You want to take the album and use it for
funny,
evidence?
man.
It's okay." He laughed at me.
How funny.
He said, "No, kid, just take the album." So that's my Polygram story.
Nice.
So all Mike did was
That's
add
funny.
fuel to the fire. Good job, Mike.
Nice.
Got everybody all burned up.
Everywhere I go, I add fuel to the fire, right?
All right, up next is double platinum from Japan.
Beautiful. Wow, that
And
cover.
again, this has the extended obi. I'm not sure which version this is, But I do believe this is complete with the poster and all the other stuff. So.
Yeah, that tells you that it has a poster that comes with it,
Oh.
and what else? What was the other thing?
The other thing was
the award.
Oh yeah,
and
the
insert.
award.
Yeah.
And also the sticker that shows all the lyrics. I mean,
That poster's tough to find.
Yeah, actually this particular copy, and this is actually a really nice, clean
They're
copy.
all nice.
Yeah.
You know what, Pat? You can tell, like, there's been a lot of those Japanese double platinums in particular that were Frankenstein, because if you look at the actual award that comes with it, it should have the victor marking on the back, right, Jason, on the upper right corner, I believe.
I don't know if that's true.
Because
I think those might have been imported from the U.S.
Oh, really?
I think.
Huh.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard, because there was only one place in the United States where these jackets were pressed.
No, I'm talking about the award, the insert that came in.
Oh, the award.
I think the award's the same, Michael. Yeah. I'm not. I'll have to look. You think you've seen one that says Victor on it?
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me check mine and I'll see.
Yeah, check yours while Pat's going on.
You want me to check mine too, just in case?
Yeah, check it.
All right. Hold your ears, Altini. This is gonna be loud.
Sounds like
Us three dorks have lost everybody. So.
Yeah, Pat, I've got the same Obi on mine.
Yeah.
Are those Obies detachable from that album?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are. They wrap around the inside, so
Yep.
I'll show you like that, and then when you open it up, see how it goes on the inside of the record.
Huh.
So you can actually slide it off.
Oh, wow. My award says printed in the USA.
Yeah, I think they all are, Michael.
Wow, I could have sworn I saw one that was not.
I don't think you did.
Where does it say that?
It'd be on the upper right, on the back side, on the upper.
On the back side facing you, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
printed in USA.
Yeah, I think they were all made and shipped over there. So
I'll be damned.
an interesting note about the Japanese Victor jacket right there is the emboss is opposite of what the U.S. embossing is.
Yes, it's different. The way it's raised.
Oh, you're right. The inner logo is erased versus
That's
the outer.
correct. That's correct.
I never noticed that, dude. Wow,
And
thanks.
I think that's why they stay in better condition, because they don't wear as much.
That makes sense. Because, this cover's beautiful, dude.
Yeah. Almost all of them are that we see from Japan. Now, we know that they take better care of their stuff, but even when they get here, they stay in better condition. I think it's just a better made jacket. So.
Sure.
Angelo is asking if he can see the poster.
Oh, sure.
Why, Angelo? So you could go bid on that too? You prick.
It's pretty interesting with the point of purchase posters. With your double platinum, Destroyer, and Rock and Roll Over, they were folded posters.
Yes.
So when you bought the records, and you got the poster, it was easy to slide it inside the record. But when you get to Love Gun, it's a rolled poster for the most part, and so you don't find those as often. They're much rarer.
Yeah, I don't have the Love Gun.
I've got
the vinyl, but not the poster.
Yeah, I've got the point of purchase poster, but it's not in great shape.
Which way does this go? Do I have it?
There you go. Keep going. Now turn
To your right.
to the. There you go. Perfect.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it's a great poster.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Japan did CD versions of those MQA Ultra
MQA, yeah.
MQA CDs, and check this out.
Is that easier to fold than a road map?
Actually, I'm having a hard time, and I'm not even driving.
I'm having a hard time putting mine back in the plastic, son of a bitch.
Roy, send that.
Unsolo myself here, Royce, for a second, so you can see what Jason's holding.
So they did MQA versions of those. Look at that.
Wow.
These are CDs.
My God, that looks good.
And they replicated everything that was in the vinyl. Everything.
No kidding.
So, hold on. So they did a miniature order form.
Wow, they even did the order form?
Oh
Crap.
yeah, buddy. They
Wow.
did a miniature order form. They did the sticker that went on the back that showed the song titles.
Yeah, I have that on another album.
No. This is miniature.
That's
No.
miniature.
I'm talking about the hype sticker on one of my double platinums.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in this CD, look at the size of it.
Oh,
Compared to my
wow.
finger. They redid the.
And yes, folks, Jason is that big.
That's right. But what was most amazing was they replicated that killer fucking poster.
What?
Oh wow,
Yep.
that's awesome.
So
I'm telling you, man. They
Now,
just-
Jason, what year did they put that out?
this
just
year,
last year.
Oh, okay.
they did the last year. Yeah, they did double platinum. They did the best of the solo albums.
Oh, nice.
They did 4 of them so far, right, Jason?
Yeah, they did Smashers. That's correct, 4 of them, and then they did Killers. And each of these, Michael, they have everything replicated on the inside. Like this best of the solo albums, it has another jacket inside of it. It has the French version of the album cover as well.
Oh, wow.
Super
Wow.
cool. And so it's got this wraparound obi. I know this is a vinyl show, but just for the Kiss geeks,
No, but that's cool, man.
No,
I didn't know that was in there.
every bit of that stuff.
I
So,
appreciate you showing that. Yeah.
Go back to you can go back to Pat now.
Okay.
Now, okay, coming up next here, I've shown this before. This is what we call kind of like a printer's proof of that same record, just without no silver. It's all white.
No kidding.
Wow.
The Kiss White album.
So this is
Kiss White album. Yeah.
this is their version of the white
Any
album.
embossing?
Yeah, it's got the embossed logo.
Yeah, it's all embossed.
Okay.
It's everything but the silver.
Pat, is that for trade?
It is not.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. And we I showed it to Jason. I said, well, do you think this thing's real, or did somebody just pull off the silver off of this thing? And we looked it over and looked it over and looked it over, and to peel off something like that and have it look this clean.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see that. What does it say there?
It says Kiss.
Do I need to turn it which way?
There you
Like
go.
that?
Wait, closer. Go closer in. Yeah, it says Kiss Double Platinum catalog something.
It says like first or second stage or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and if you open it up on the inside, I don't know if you can see this very well, but it's got the embossed.
The faces are embossed?
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that. Wow.
I won't be able to see it, but I hopefully you guys can see that.
Oh yeah.
I can see. it.
Jason, do you have that?
Oh no. I'd never seen it before Pat showed it to me. And we were concerned, that he was concerned about it. Is it peeled? Because there are lots of not versions, but there are lots of copies out there of double platinum that have been beat up and somebody just peeled off the silver, but it doesn't look like that at all.
I mean, look at the corners on this.
No,
thing.
because you would have seen some kind of indication
Yeah.
that was on there.
Yeah, in person it is super clean. So
Wow. I've never seen that.
yeah, it's pretty interesting piece.
Okay, moving on. Next, we have the Elder still sealed.
Whoa.
Huh.
You know what? I wonder if yours has the lyric sheet in it or not.
That's what I've always. But look, this is a very small cut corner. Can you see
Yep.
that there?
Yeah.
Very small. But man, I am so anxious to see what's on the inside, but I'm not gonna do it.
I've seen that lyric sheet sell for a couple of $100 by itself.
So explain to the guys what we're talking about here.
Well, there are 3 different ways that the Elder came in the U.S. as far as inner sleeves and inserts go. The most common is a plastic sleeve,
Yeah.
inner sleeve for the record that has printing on it. So it's clear, translucent plastic, and it says
Mhm.
Kiss Music from the Elder on it,
Yeah.
and all of that. So it's got the credits on it. And then there is a lyric inner sleeve, paper lyric inner sleeve, where the record goes inside the sleeve and the lyrics are on it and such. But one of the rarest things to find, absolutely super rare, is to find a lyric insert. So it's just a single piece of paper that has the lyrics written on it, and they are near impossible to find. I don't own one, and have only seen one, held one in my hands one time.
Well, not only is this a sealed copy, it's the two-handed version.
That's right.
It's the right and left-handed version.
That's right.
I would say if that if that came up on eBay, that lyric inner sleeve lyric sheet version, I mean, today's market, people would go nuts over it. $400 or $500 easy.
There's so much.
But see, this thing is sealed. Now, let me ask you this: would you guys open it just to ease your mind?
No.
Really?
I would say the chance of that lyric sheet being in there is probably like 0.0001.
But what if he has it?
Yeah.
Never know.
It, Johnny.
Never know. We'll never know.
You could open it on the show right now. It could be the grand.
Look, what I would do, Pat, take an X-Acto knife and do it about a 1/4 inch down so you can look inside and see.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're not going to open it up, you prick?
Yeah, you made Altini break a record on the show, so at least do that.
Hey, look, hey, feel free to PayPal me to open it up. Okay, so anyway.
Well, you want me to be a Patreon too, you scum?
That's right. Would you like my Amazon wish list?
Hey.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco and burn.
I don't have a wish list, you jackwagon.
Oh, wait, can you buy a bed for my fucking dog, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so up next, this recently just came out. This is the Killers. What do we call this, Jason? German.
That's the German 2019. Did it come out in 2020?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
Yep.
And this is on pink vinyl, and it is a half-speed master. So this is probably the best sounding version that you're going to find of Kiss Killers.
Oh yeah,
and it came with this cool 45 too.
And I love how they did the cover like in a chrome kind of a.
I have to kind of toot my own horn here.
Yeah.
Pat knows where I'm going. So the catalog consultant for Universal Germany is a very, very, very good friend of mine. His name is Michael Kohler.
Yeah.
And Michael loves Kiss My Wax, and he loves our show. And he bought our Ace record. Where's my Ace record? He bought our Space Invader record that we released on Kiss My Wax Records a couple years ago.
I don't have that, Jason.
And the jacket on this, on the inside, because this is our slipcase, the jacket on the inside is on a foil cover. Michael was talking about it. He liked how they did the jacket, and that's why I wanted to say something.
Nice.
Michael came on my podcast and announced that record on my podcast and in our group first. And he said that he stole the idea to do the foil cover for Killers from our Ace record. So pretty proud of that. So
hey, let me ask you something though, because my copy of that did not come with the Down on Your Knees 45. So
you had to buy that. It was only available on I can't remember if it was UDiscover or if it was only available from in that bundle configuration from one retailer.
Oh.
I can't remember which one it was. It might have been UDiscover Music or it was something else. But if you got it from Amazon or something like that, they didn't have that single.
Oh, okay.
So I took it out of the bag, and
Go back to Pat.
hopefully you can see the chromium effect to it here.
Yes. That's
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful cover, man.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
they stole-
easily.
And he said he lifted the rest of the ideas from this ultra, the MQA CDs.
Love that vinyl.
Yeah, so everything
nice.
that Jason just showed in the MQA CDs is actually inside this.
That's correct.
Yeah.
With German logos.
That's crazy.
Yeah, with German logo. So it's got the booklet in there with the German logo and all that stuff.
I can tell you that, here first, there are some really great pieces coming from Universal Germany.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Over the next
Great.
18 months.
More money to spend on Kiss.
Oh, dude,
That's right.
you have no idea what's coming. You have no idea. Not just Germany.
Wow.
No idea what's coming.
All vinyl, right?
Some, mostly.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I won't bore you by putting that back inside the sleeve right now. Let's move on to the next one.
Don't bore us, get to the course.
Okay, this is pretty kind of stock. Most KISS fans have this. This is Creatures of the Night, pressed from what was this, 94? What is this, 95?
95 is when they
95,
did
H&H
Okay.
market.
Okay, so this is they repressed this in 95, and they did two different versions. They did a glow in the dark and a picture disc. So this is the glow in the dark version. And hold your Alpini.
I don't have the glow in the dark. Can you believe I don't have that?
Yeah.
And at the time, I had a chance to buy. You know, they were like $25 back then.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so-
ordered them all from the little
And-
H&H marketing flyer.
And also they did a gatefold on these things.
Right.
So I mean they did a pretty good job, I
Yeah,
guess.
I think so. I think they did.
And
yeah, pull glow in the dark out.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. I love that vinyl. Yeah, I got the picture disc, but I didn't get the glow in the dark.
there you go. Ba-bam.
Look at
Glow in the
that.
dark.
Turn out your light, Pat.
Turn on your hot light.
Light in the middle of a young boy's dream.
Charging it up.
Yeah.
You happier place. Roll the.
It's kind of glowing right now. Not
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
Hey, somebody just asked about Dynasty, not Unmasked. Had two different kind of labels, a gold label or a platinum label or
I'm
something.
not quite sure.
It had a custom label with
Yeah, a custom label with
the
a
bottom photo across
artwork.
but
And-
after that, it was just a polygram label.
And here's the same H&H
Oh my God.
picture. Yeah, this is the picture disc
Dude,
version.
they did a beautiful job on the picture disc. I
again-
think. I think
Yeah,
that's great.
it's done really well.
Again with the same gatefold there. And I'll pull this out.
I think the jackets are the same, other than the catalog number.
Yes, yeah. And which way? There we go.
That's just awesome, man. Look at that.
Wow.
That is wicked.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
And
Nice.
we move on to
I believe, Pat, before you move on, I believe there is a prototype of something. I have to go back and look at. No,
For creatures?
I think there's a prototype with glowing eyes.
oh yes, there is. I've seen that.
Around-
Yes.
Around
yeah.
that time or something like
Yeah.
that. Super rare. Super
Yeah.
rare. But it's like that glow in the dark material to come through the jacket or something like that to make their eyes glow, I think.
Really?
Yeah, there's a prototype of it out there. Interesting tidbit. of
See,
information.
I just learned something new. I didn't even know that.
And we'll
You never find it. I only think there's like one or two.
since I love my autograph stuff, I was just gifted this.
yeah.
This is a great copy of
Oh,
Creatures of the Night, completely signed.
oh, dude. That's,
And this was my dear friend Dave Griffiths. May he rest in peace. I physically got Ace to sign this record for him on the reunion tour, and when he passed away, his son said, "Here you go. I think my dad would want you to have this." And I was,
wow.
it moved me to tears. I mean, this is, how often do you see something like this?
That's
Not
right.
often, man.
I don't know. Can you see all the autographs on there?
Oh,
Or-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they pop really nice on that.
I wish mine were like that, man. Pat, you and I have talked about it many times. Mine's signed with a blue pen,
Yeah.
and you can't. It's just tough to see them. That
And,
silver is beautiful.
I can go on and on about the autograph copies because I've got a bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Just look behind him.
yeah, there's.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can see those ones up above there.
Oh, yeah.
And this is this we were talking earlier about the promo stuff, and this is the first Kiss Last Licks.
Now, do you guys know how to tell if that's... Because there were some counterfeit ones.
There are no counterfeit ones.
Huh?
There are no counterfeit ones.
No. There's supposed to be, if you look on
I
the
know the story. I know the
Really?
story. Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Tell me that.
Have
then,
you
'cause-
ever seen a copy of it that didn't have that smudge?
No.
No.
That's my point.
But tell people that are watching what the
Okay,
deal is.
so-
Yeah,
Okay,
Because I've
so-
always heard that, too.
yeah, I
Okay,
have.
so if you look real close up here, I don't know how it ended up in there, but there's little tiny pieces of glitter up here somewhere.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
And
show the smudge.
This is a you know, just a this was meant for the disc jockeys to play.
Right.
So I'm gonna and the reason why people were saying that, I think these got printed on the wrong side because the inside is very glossy.
And there's the smudge.
Yeah,
You see
see,
the-
so the story is, if your copy doesn't have, tilt it back some, Pat. There you go.
There
So
you
the
go.
smudges there. If your copy doesn't have those smudges, it's supposed to be counterfeit. And if
Royce,
it
can you
does-
see that smudge right there?
Yeah.
It's like a black smudge
Yeah,
or
I
a
see.
dark smudge.
Yeah.
of a-
It looks like my friend's underwear. Yes, definitely.
That's right. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
the story is, if it's not there, yours is counterfeit. If it is there, it's authentic. No one has ever been able to produce a copy of it that does not have that smudge.
Well, then I wonder why they started saying that.
I
Like,
think somebody just made that up, man.
really?
And look,
to-
you know, we can go all night about, you know, certain albums and stuff
Oh,
like that.
man, it's
You
endless.
know,
yeah, it really is endless.
Jeff Davison, check yours and see if you have the smudge. He said, I have
No,
I
obviously.
guarantee you, he has a smudge.
that.
So. And what that thing was like Pat said, it's a radio disc jockey thing, and it's
Yeah.
got, you know, like your first, it's got the Deuce and Strutter demos on it, and then it's got, I think Partners in Crime, a remix of Partners in Crime, and then it's got, you know, Hot in the Shade tracks on it. So
this was my 501 pressing that's actually autographed.
Nice.
yeah. Oh yeah, you can see them in there.
That and Rock and Roll Over were always the hardest covers to get signatures on because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
hard
for
to
sure.
see them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My Rock and Roll Over looks pretty sweet.
because I've got it signed in blue, black, and silver, and it's. I mean, depending on how you look at it, you know, you tilt it, but it's because it's so colorful.
Yeah. Let me see. So check this out. Royce, can you come over to me for a second?
Yeah.
Here is my signed Creatures.
Oh yeah.
It's all signed in blue.
Nice.
It's hard to see it.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I see it now, but yeah, it's hard
Yeah,
initially.
Vinny and Dean. It's all there. You know, here's the backstage pass, Birmingham,
Very cool.
83. But this was gifted to me as well from a very close friend.
Now, when you go to get these autographs, do you carry your own marker, or do you go with whatever they have on
Well,
Actually, no. Do you think Paul and Gene walk around with Sharpies in their pocket?
them?
Well, no, I mean, it could be like in a signing session or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I
no,
was
yeah,
wondering.
yeah.
when they
If-
do signing
yeah.
sessions now, especially now, they have
a ton
Yeah.
of markers on
Any
there.
color you
a
want.
ton of markers.
But on my stuff here, I've always used this silver, and the silver has lasted on these records for over 30 years.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Royce. Check this out.
Well, I think those were like original paint pens, though,
Go
too,
to
right, Pat?
Royce.
I think Royce fell asleep.
Uh-oh.
Royce, go to Pat.
Wake up, Bruce.
Royce, can you
He's on eBay looking for First Kiss.
Okay. See, and you know, this particular marker is a physical paint pen.
Yeah, see the paint pens pop nice.
You know, and this is, you know, these autographs are what, 28 years old, 30 years old, almost 30 years old on this
Wow.
thing.
Wow, man.
You know.
Crazy.
The only
And-
bad thing about paint pens is when they started to drip. Have you ever had that happen?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh God.
And I want to show something real quick that's not vinyl related, but there's a great story to this. The very first time I met Kiss was without makeup on the Creatures of the Night tour. So for the first 10 years of their existence, nobody really saw what they looked like without the makeup. And so I had 1983 rolls around, and they, you know, it's the Creatures of the Night tour, and I probably went to a handful of shows, 4 or 5 shows, and they had a day off either before or after Las Vegas, and I had already seen them maybe like 3 times before they hit Vegas, and so I had tour books and shirts and all that kind of stuff. So I found out where they were staying. Me being the big autograph hound that I was, and this was my favorite band, I wasn't going to waste any time trying to find out where they were. And so found out where they were staying, went down to the casino, and I had a stack of stuff with me to get signed, and this is one of them. This is
crazy.
This is
Nice.
the 10th anniversary Creatures of the Night tour book. And I remember walking up to Gene and seeing him for the first time with no makeup on, and he had all on the he had all the leather on, and he had all the rings and the bracelets and stuff, and it freaked me out.
It was him, huh?
Oh yeah, right away.
Yeah.
And it freaked me out because when he looked at me, I noticed that his eyes they weren't like dark brown, they were like this hazel color.
Yeah, they're like yeah.
And it freaked me out. I was like, whoa, look at his eyes, what the heck? Totally threw me for a loop. But I ended up getting this signed by all the members. Let's see here. You guys can tell me exactly what page is which here. I'm having a hard time seeing right at the moment.
That's Gene's page.
Okay, so Gene, for some reason, he just signed, I asked him for an autograph, and he's like, what's your name? And I said, my name is Pat. And he's like, walk with me, Pat. And I'm just like, okay. So I handed him a stack of stuff while we were walking. He obviously signed the cover instead of his photo there.
There's Paul.
Okay, got Paul there. Not the
Nice.
greatest autograph, but, it was kind of like on the run, so to speak.
Sure.
There it is. And I had met Eric and Paul the night before, and Gene the very next day. So the night before, I'm sitting there talking to Eric, and I'm freaking out like, oh my God, I can't believe, this is I'm seeing you without your makeup.
Amazing.
Wow.
And I was shaking like a little kid and everything. This is my band, and I'm like, oh my God, they have no makeup on, and no one's like, no one's doing this, or no one's going, hey, don't look at them, all that kind of stuff. And I kept telling Eric, I go, God, this is like a dream. And so I don't know if you can focus in on that.
Raise it up, Pat. Raise it up. There you go.
Eric wrote, what does he say? This
Keep
was,
rocking.
This was a dream.
This was
Oh,
a dream.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that is so cool.
So awesome.
And then the very next day I get Gene. I got Gene, and then Vinny, and Vinny wrote something like something.
Fuck Ace.
You'll hate me in the future.
Yeah.
you don't know me now, but
Yeah.
but,
Love it loud.
yeah. So
Love it loud.
yeah. So it's a great story that goes along with seeing your favorite band with no makeup on, and you're just like, what is going on here?
Do you have
Well, I
that
think-
signed, do you have that signed by Ace and Peter too, Pat?
No, and you know what? That's a good idea. Maybe I should
Finish that tour
finish
book.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it completed, dude. Wow.
Maybe
You know what's funny, Pat, is like at the time you had no idea going forward that your best friend would end up being in Vinny's band, and the whole thing that spawned from that. You know what I mean?
Small.
Yeah.
So I guess this would be the page that Peter would sign,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
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 Since it's 10th anniversary.
And that's crazy alone, thinking that was their
And then-
10th anniversary.
And then this would be Ace's page.
I saw the 10th anniversary show to the day, Michael. I saw him January 30th, 1983 at Municipal Auditorium in Nashville. It was my first KISS concert.
Wow.
And of course their first show was January 30th, 1973.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I saw him on the Creatures tour, and the show that we had the Plasmatics open. Who did you guys have for your?
I had Night Ranger.
Okay.
Pat saw all the fucking Motley Crue shows.
I did,
on
yeah.
Shout at the Devil.
yeah.
He
Yeah, we were
saw
pretty
all the
lucky.
West Coast ones. Yeah.
Yeah, Motley Crue was the opening show for all four of ours, and it was great because by that time I was already a Motley Crue fan, and so as a matter of fact, on my phone, I've got a couple of photos that let me see if I can find it real quick here. where me being the big autograph hound that I was, we ended up going to the hotel and finding the guys, and let me see if I can find it here, and you know, getting our stuff signed and whatnot. And this was pre them having all the tattoos and everything.
Yeah.
So here's a picture. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's a picture of Vince.
Yeah, you can't. It's
Yeah,
too
it's,
bright.
Too bright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's washed out. You can't make anything out on him.
Hold on, let me try to turn this light off. Maybe this will help.
Cool shirt, by the way.
Thank you. There's a picture of Tommy. I don't know if you can see that. He's flipping us off.
Come in closer to your camera. Let's see if it'll focus. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. It's not going to focus, Pat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not
It just looks
changing.
washed out.
Yeah, I should have had these prepared, and I could have showed them to you. But anyway, you know, Tommy's flipping us off, and he's got no, you know, he has no tattoos. I think
Yeah,
he had just gotten the
Mighty
Mighty
Mouse.
Mouse tattoo, yeah, and he's like, "Hey man, check out my new tattoo," you know. So, but no, we got lucky, and we got to see Motley on those tours.
You're like, hey, in the future, you're gonna beat your wife's ass.
You're going to become a huge hip hop star.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, we could sit here and show more, but I mean, you know, that's you know, that's what I brought out for tonight.
We
Very cool, man.
could
Nice.
do this for
Nice.
hours.
Dan,
and hours.
Dan, do you have any
Let's,
Kiss records?
Let's check in with Dan here for a minute.
Well, I don't have anything like you guys. In fact, I don't have anything for tonight. I'm redoing the house, and all my albums are kind of stored away right now.
Well, your setup's cool as hell.
Oh yeah, look at your background. That's cool.
Got the logo and everything. That's cool.
Well, I don't have a big collection,
Nice.
but I did have a few run-ins with the guys at KISS.
Very cool.
You know, back in 1975, when I was stationed overseas, that's when I first discovered KISS. 1975, KISS Alive,
Wow.
and if it wasn't for KISS and Black Sabbath and some good ganja, I wouldn't have. I mean, that's what got me through.
Love it.
I mean, so when I got back home, and see, that was the summer of '76, and I had to see KISS. And wouldn't you know, as soon as I got home, KISS was in Fort Worth. So I see the Destroyer tour,
Nice.
and then years went by. I don't know. I'm not as big as collecting as you guys. I mean, I've got a lot of their albums, but you know, nothing at all like you guys.
We're weird.
I got a
Yeah.
couple of T-shirts. You
We're a
know.
special breed.
I've also got a few programs from the concerts, but
Oh, which ones?
He's got the first one. He showed it to
yeah,
me.
yeah, Destroyer, the Destroyer
Still
tour.
got the Kiss Army insert, the yellow insert in it.
No, I don't think I do.
Oh, okay.
But
Man.
you know, I have to double check.
Yeah.
Uh,
If it's got the
but,
insert and in decent condition, that's a $500 tour book.
Easily.
But
Yeah, oh yeah.
But unlike you know, trying to keep things pristine, you know, like I've got all sorts of programs from different concerts,
Sure.
but it happens every single time. During a concert, I sit in my seat, it falls behind the seat, somebody got behind me, jumps a beer. Happens
Every
every time.
time.
And that's why the KISS one, it's kind of warped from the beer thing.
Oh,
But,
Oh,
you know,
man.
and when
That is a $25 tour book.
Yeah. I'll give you 50 for it, Dan.
would you take $750 for it?
That's right.
you know, those, I think my ticket for that concert was like $650.
Oh,
And that included parking.
Yeah. I mean, there was
Oh,
nothing back
my
then.
my ticket for
No.
Creatures was
Crazy.
was
That's $6.50.
$11.50, I think. So, and that was 83. So imagine 75.
Wow.
Well, in 1995, they did the KISS convention,
Yep.
Yeah.
and
I was there in Dallas.
I was.
oh,
too.
you were okay.
I was
you
in
know,
Nashville.
well, you know, when at the end, well, in fact, when the lead singer from the band I was managing at the time, he got to go on stage and sing, you know, with the guys. That was pretty cool. And then afterwards, everybody's trying to get autographs, and I'm trying to get up there. I've got a T-shirt I want autographed, and so I finally get up there. And actually, Paul Stanley pulled me up on stage, got my picture taken with Paul. And I was getting everyone to sign this T-shirt. Well, it wasn't a KISS T-shirt; it was an Aska T-shirt, the band that I was managing. And they kind of looked at it like, "What?"
What is this?
Well, the only reason I was getting it signed is we were we're having a raffle, giving it away, and I want to make sure all KISS members signed it.
Yeah.
And didn't realize that years later that I'd actually be hiring Ace Frehley to play it Ride for Dime. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Cost us $6,000.
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap for Ace.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised you got out that cheap.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cheap race.
And that included his girlfriend too.
Oh, there you go.
The crazy
Oh,
one?
wow.
You know, I never did meet her. I never did
well.
meet her.
Consider yourself lucky.
Then I had to run in with Gene Simmons out here in the city where I live, a little city called the Colony. They opened up a rock
Yeah.
and out there for the groundbreaking ceremony, and Gene was out there giving his little speech. They had it roped off where it was only for media only, you know, and the city officials. And then that went on for about an hour and a half. We're out there in the sun waiting to, you know, get some autographs from Gene. And Gene even made an announcement. He goes, "I've had enough of you guys. I'm going to go over there with these guys." So he climbs over jumps over the fence, and he did the same thing. Like somebody
You
mentioned
saw
earlier.
Gene jump over a fence.
Well, walk over a fence,
Oh,
step over a fence.
that's funny.
And,
That'd have been hilarious to see.
That was a good photo.
and then, of course, just like somebody mentioned earlier, you know, he said, "Walk with me." So all the people, the whole crowd started walking with him. He signed autographs, and then he'd walk back again. Then he'd walk back again. So pretty soon people started dropping off. And of course, they wanted to highlight the restaurant. So they had the restaurant wasn't finished yet, but the groundbreaking had already happened. And so they already had a setup, I guess, from another Rocket Brews with all their food. And Gene came out there, and the first food I ever had from Rocket Brews was actually served to me by Gene Simmons. So I thought
Very
that was
How
cool.
cool is that?
That's awesome.
And then, and depending on,
Wow.
and all the Rock and Brews, a lot of the food was grown in your city.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. That's kind of like what they based their menu off of. Like, so if, you know, depending on what city it was. So like, to give you an example, like in New Mexico, they had, you know, the Hatch green chili on everything. So, you know, they would use local farmers for their tomatoes and lettuce and all that stuff.
I gotta admit, they got the best ribs that I've ever had.
I can't believe, Pat, they have not opened one in Nashville.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
The one that they got in League City, Texas, they're famous for the shit sandwich.
Here we go.
Cooked by Michael McVeigh.
Well, listen, I don't think they're going to be opening up anymore because I think Gene and Paul are giving up their part in it.
Yeah, but Mikey, they're coming out with a new appetizer. It's called the Teeny Weeny Galtini.
That's their version of the Little Smoky.
Yeah,
And it barely registers as an appetizer.
but
So
when you open it up, you know, they have pictures next to, you know, what they have, and they got pigs in a blanket. There's McVeigh wrapped up in a fucking blanket.
it was a sleeping bag, bitch.
Yeah, let's go the full shot.
We got the jokes. We got the jokes, folks.
Mikey's funny. He's a funny guy.
McVeigh, do you have this?
I do.
You know, did you look at it closely?
Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah, look at it closely.
No, look at it closely.
Wait. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, St. Louis.
How did?
It's the
Featuring-
St. Louis bootleg. It's the.
Oh, it's a
St.
bootleg.
Yes.
Holy shit, dude! I was like, what?
It's the St. Louis show,
That's scary, man.
and they used they even replicated the label,
I saw that. I was like, what?
but it's a show. It's the St. Louis '76 show. I thought you.
Right,
would
so-
appreciate
But you know what? I've never seen that. As many
Yeah, it's a cool
bootlegs as I've
bootleg.
had, never seen that.
It's cool bootleg. So
Royce,
That's-
when we chatted earlier, I told you you're going to learn a lot of stuff here, and it may overload you, but man, there's a lot.
Oh
to
man,
learn.
I'm telling you, I'm already overwhelmed. You guys already
Let's
touched
get
on it.
back to the fucking Rock and Brews. Do you ever have their dessert? It's the the beignet.
Oh yeah, those beignets were rocking.
Oh my god! Is it when I go to Orlando? It's right next to the Orlando airport. You know, and that's where my hotel usually is. And it's like I'm in there every night because their menu is the best.
Yeah, we used to get their what was it? The mini tacos or something like that as appetizers.
I believe in every town they have a different menu.
Oh my gosh, they were just great.
They had the
And
sirloin tip sandwich.
Their burgers were great. Their pulled pork sandwiches were awesome.
That's what I have as a pulled pork sandwich. It was
Yeah,
good.
they were
Now-
great.
I had it in Florida.
Now I'm getting hungry. I wonder if they're still open.
I tell you.
I know.
The line though at the pizza. They had pizza. I wanted to fucking throw it out the window.
Oh, shit.
Oh, of course.
Hey, Mikey, what was the name of the restaurant again?
Rock
What
and
was
brew.
the name of the restaurant again?
Rock
What?
and Brews. Rock and Brews.
Rock and Brew. Okay, thank you.
No.
Yeah, there's definitely some out there in California.
LAX is right
Really?
near.
I haven't-
Oh yeah, it's
Well,
in the
not around
airport in
here.
LAX. There's
Yeah.
one in Buena
Okay.
Park. There's one in Ontario. There's got to be something out there towards you.
Mine is 2 miles away.
Oh wow! I
Oh, wow.
2 miles.
You know, they got
Ontario,
one-
wasn't that the California Jam, Mikey?
What about?
Yeah.
California
What?
Jam was in Ontario, right?
Oh, that fucking concert, man! That changed my life.
I have that vinyl. Ted
You
Nugent.
mentioned that the other
That's-
day. You
that's
know,
the
I was
second
there
one.
too. California
Second
Jam
one.
1.
You were
I was
there?
there. Yes.
God, man,
Betty and I were there.
that must have been unfucking real.
You were there
Yeah.
for the first one or the second one?
It was
Royce?
pretty crazy.
He was there for the first one.
Pardon me?
For the first one?
I was just there for the first
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only
I
one I was.
seen it on. They had it live on ABC. It was like a 2-night event, and you know I saw Black. I never seen Black Oak, Arkansas before, and it was like holy shit. And then I see how David Lee Roth,
Yeah.
right?
Sure,
And
sure.
then Black Sabbath. The first time I seen Black Sabbath.
Right, Black Sabbath.
Right.
Second time I'd seen them. Yeah.
That was unbelievable. Deep Purple, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Seals
Yeah.
Roth. They had that song, Diamond Girl.
Yep.
Dun, dun,
Right.
Where do shine?
Summer breeze.
dun, dun.
I went from not knowing dick about music to
And now he knows Dick.
now I'm a sword swallower. I work in a circus. But I mean, that opened my mind
Well,
to music, man.
Sure.
yeah. Well, I tell you, it was so damn hot that everybody was just
hot was it?
packed together.
Yeah.
Huh?
How hot was it?
It was hot. And everybody just sat there frying in the sun, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and back then they didn't take out the fire hose and hose the audience down, right?
No.
Like they do now.
No.
It's unbelievable, man. I wish.
Well, they actually flew Linda Lovelace in a helicopter.
Oh wow.
But
I wonder if that was the inspiration to start doing all those big outdoor festivals like that. Well, no, I guess maybe Woodstock probably started all that, right?
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
the first
it
one,
was, it was all.
first one in,
yeah,
you know, the first one in Texas was the Texas Jam in '78. My wife and I went to that one. 120 degrees on the Cotton Bowl floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
wow.
You know. So, but you know what? What sucks is nobody can find the video for that fucking concert. Only bits and pieces. ABC has it in a vault
Oh, no
somewhere.
kidding.
The whole show?
For California Jam 1?
Yes.
Is that right?
There's some guy who started a fan page, and he's got bits and pieces of it, but nobody's got the whole fucking thing. You know,
Wow.
that's what you would want, you know?
look, we're all putting our records back.
Now, who did you say, Pat, was the drummer in Black Oak, Arkansas?
That
Tommy
would be-
Aldridge.
Yep.
What a mismatch that is, huh?
Well, you got to start somewhere.
God damn it. I think he was the first time I ever seen anybody play a double bass. You know, and that band didn't need a double bass. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
but he tore it up,
Right.
though.
Oh, he tore that fucking shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Go on
Tell me.
YouTube and look for Black Oak, Arkansas at California Jam. They got their whole set,
Right.
and you can't fucking believe it.
Mm.
So if anybody out there and has the tape, I will fucking buy it. And Angelo, stop bidding against me, you prick.
What do you guys up to?
I'm not bidding anymore. That's
Yeah,
it. I'm not.
You stopped.
Angelo, Mikey's going to wait till the last 10 seconds. He's going to snipe you, so watch out.
Oh, wait a minute. This just in. I think we have
Uh-oh.
a third. I think we have a third bidder.
Uh-oh.
No, there's another record from Italy. It's up to $79 already. So there's two records from Italy going on there.
For this one?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I just find it weird that some fucking prick in Italy's got it. Right? And,
Hey, he could be a nice guy. Why you got to put the guy down
he's a
already?
Fucking prick. And there's two guys from New York bidding on it when the concert was in New York.
I know, right?
Wait a minute. Two Italians from New York are bidding on it to this guinea fuck in Italy. Right?
That's pretty funny.
That's
Crazy.
how ironic is that?
Yeah.
Didn't they write a song about that?
Erotic
Right,
City?
Right.
No, how ironic.
Oh,
Isn't,
where's my mind at?
isn't irony ironic?
Is it irony or ironic?
Well,
Both.
isn't irony ironic?
Yeah.
All right, listen, guys, we're going into hour number 3 now.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Come
Well,
on,
does
talk
anybody
10
have
more
any
minutes.
parting showings
Well,
here?
look, you know, if anybody did look, if anybody didn't see anything what they wanted to see here, just drop these two knuckleheads a line because they've got tons and tons of records. You know.
Yeah, I only have about 600 Kiss records.
That's still a lot, dude.
They has me by a couple hundred.
Only 600.
Yeah, but you have some key pieces in yours that I would gladly take off your hands.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't concentrate as much on the minor variations as I did the harder pieces to find. So
right.
And my buddy Joe, my co-host and co-owner of my record label, he
has a lot.
concentrates on high-end stuff. Like
Yeah.
all of those rare records we named, he has all of them.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the only one he doesn't have is Best of Japan, but he's
See-
got a white double platinum. He's got the Burns Media, you know, the whole 9 yards. So
And I've got this double
Well, I
platinum
know
here that's got the
that's
the
that's
blue-
UK, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it's UK. There's a Columbia one that has the
Elder.
elder ones. Yeah,
I used to have it and I traded it like a dumbass.
that's a tough one to find.
Yeah, it was on eBay the other night
I
and
know
it ended like
everybody-
at $400.
I know everybody's seen this one, Paul Stanley's blues album.
Love that album.
Oh, that's a
Good
great
album.
record.
That is a great record.
That's a great
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Got mine sitting
yeah,
right
a
beside me.
lot of songs that I've liked for since I was 17, 16 years old. It is a great record.
And his
And,
originals are
uh,
fantastic.
Yeah, got a nice poster in it. It's got
Got a great band with him too.
That drummer's
Vinyl.
pretty talented.
That's half a Kiss.
Hey, wait a minute. You got a poster in yours?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
a
they all
poster.
came with a poster.
What do
Well,
I
it's like no, it's
vinyl.
like an insert sheet.
I had a hard time finding this colored vinyl, but if
Yeah,
you,
those
if you look right here, there's like a black spot. Doesn't
Yep.
affect anything. It's just like
Oh, I thought it was a booger.
No, a black pellet got into the hopper.
It's
Yeah.
Pebble.
And it's rare.
Yeah,
That's the Jason. That'll be the black spot version.
That's right. It's the black spot version,
The black teardrop.
like the 45th anniversary of the first album debacle.
Oh God.
I mean, I actually really like this album. It's got the gatefold and everything.
Sure.
And again, I was a huge soul fan. Soul music. And it's kind of funny. Because I know most of you guys have heard me say this already, but they asked Paul Stanley in an interview, soul music, the front man for Kiss, soul music, what's that all about? And he goes, well, you got to remember, it's 67, 68. There was no Kiss. And he started naming all these other bands. There wasn't this band. There wasn't that band. And I
Right.
went to see Otis Redding in concert, and I went to see
Right.
the Temptations in concert. And he goes, that's all I listen to. I love soul music. And he says, it was in my DNA. It's in my DNA. And I said the same thing. I feel like it's in my DNA because I love
Oh,
soul
absolutely
music
it
too.
is. Yeah.
Anyway, I thought let me get back to the group photo here.
Yeah, it's a great record. It's mine
That's a
right-
good record.
It really is.
My signed CD is right beside me. So.
Nice.
So, Mike, You need my address for that jacket?
Yeah, I really am going to give it to you. No bullshit. You know why, Mikey? Because you're a good guy. Honest to God, you're a good guy. And if you weren't a good friend of mine, I would tell you to fuck off and send me $200. But I'm going to give it to you.
Actually, if you were a good friend of his, he'd still tell you to fuck off. And
I would, and I have.
I want to get that record where I can hear you fart in the audience. That's
Well, it's a rare pressing. It's on brown vinyl.
Ship around vinyl.
It's on Gas Records. Casablanca. It's on Casablanca.
That's pretty good.
That was excellent. I wish I could.
Casablanca,
And then it was re-released on Polygas. So
Probably good.
See, you went too far now.
I know.
Casablanca was perfect.
Okay, I should have. Know when to quit.
Know when to quit.
Know when to fold up.
That's right.
Know when to run.
Had the
You better
perfect
count your.
one-liner.
Hey, I got a question on the processing of a colored vinyl. The ones that have the swirl and the different swirls. Now, every album is unique as far as the swirl, right?
Correct.
I mean, there's no rhyme or reason. You know, some may look better than others.
Now, see, what you've got is you've got you got the pellets in the hopper, and when they make the puck, when the two plates come down and press from the top and the bottom, it squishes out, and you can't control that.
Okay.
It's just going to squish out in any kind of direction, and each one of them is going to be a unique fingerprint. None of them will ever be exactly the same.
But they have the same exact number of pellets going into that vinyl.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's hard to say because basically,
that's what I was saying. Because if they want them all to make it look similar, they would seem like they put the same, about the same number of pellets in there.
Right.
You may get a white one with some black swirl, but mine's got more black swirl than that one over there.
Right.
Because they use more pellets, so each one is unique.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, obviously, there's X amount of pellets that make the size of the puck. So give or take, 10, 15, 20, 30, whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Royce,
And
put
I-
us all up.
and-
Put us all
and-
up. Keep us on the all together now that we're not really showing anything.
And
All together now.
And the puckets are poured into this hopper.
Right.
So I guess that when the hopper releases the pellets, it's got to be done by weight or something, right?
Well, what it does, what it is, like if you're doing a black and white swirl, or not a swirl, but a black and white kind of marbled or swirled or something like that, you put black and white pellets in there and they get mixed up and everything. So the configuration that comes out and heats and gets made into the puck is going to be different every time. It's not like you're counting, 300 pellets and 300 pellets go. It's not like that. They're all in a hopper, a big giant metal hopper.
Okay.
They're mixed up
Now,
and they get squirted down.
Very random.
And also
Right,
too,
very
Dan, there are some very custom colors that have this unique splatter to them, and those are hand pressed pucks.
Like the half and halves.
Right. So you'll
Yeah.
take with a half and half, like you'll have if you're doing, like, say you're doing a half and half black and white, you'll take a full black puck and a full white puck, and someone will take them and cut them in half and put the two pieces together by hand. They'll put it in the press, and then the plates come down, and that's how you get a half and half. Or if you're doing like Pat was talking about, where you have the starburst kind of pattern, they'll take a puck and it'll be molded into a round ball. Say we'll just say black and white again. Say you're going to have a starburst, like where it's like dots that come out, kind of in like an exploding kind of pattern.
Like the Walmart Kiss one.
Right, and just so you'll have the puck will be a base color, say it's white, and then you have a bunch of black pellets, and they'll roll it so the black pellets stick to the outside of it, and then they'll place it in between the two plates, and they'll press it, and those will look like they've kind of exploded. You kind of, you get a pattern like it. It's pretty neat to watch all
from thick to real thin and stuff.
That's
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
It's almost it's art in itself.
Jason,
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
have you made a video of any of this taking place, or?
Oh yeah, there's videos on YouTube all over the place that show all
okay.
of that different kinds of stuff. Yeah, you can just look up different types of pressings. Our plant has showed several different kinds. There's
I'd like
a
to
lot
watch
of like our plant, which is the largest in North America. We don't do a lot of manual stuff. because we are just so busy. So everything really is in the hopper kind of stuff. Now we'll do split where we cut on one press line, but we don't do any starburst or anything like that. We do like marbling, translucent, and that stuff. But if you look at some of these specialty plants like Third Man Records pressing, you know, they do all kinds of unique pressing, and all tons of their stuff is done by hand.
Yeah.
So, and it costs a lot more to get them
Total
made.
custom stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jason, are you saying that my off the board is different than your off the board?
Oh yeah, every time they'll absolutely look different.
Yeah, some have
They'll
heavier.
be similar. They'll be similar, but the pattern is not exactly the same. It's impossible.
Mine looks like a smear of cream cheese all the way around it.
Thank God,
So, like, if
Ray
Roy-
doesn't have any try to eat the fucking thing.
If Royce took his Motley Crue out and we showed them up on the screen, they would look very
Right.
similar. But if you put them side by
Right.
side, you could find the differences in those records for sure.
Exactly.
So
I think a multicolored one would be cool, like a 12 different colors.
Oh yeah, sure.
Wow.
I've got here's a
You
cool
learn some new shit on here every single day.
Every
here's
day.
a cool Mexican unmasked that's done with like 4 colors.
That's a really beautiful splatter. Look at that.
That is great, man. That reminds me of
that
Jason.
is cool.
I have that one.
Now that
That's-
is super.
that's
super
tough to
rare,
find.
guys.
Oh yeah, they're
That is
tough.
super rare.
And then there's some with different bases. So like this is a yellow base, and so some will have a green base. So the dominant color would be green.
Aren't so the two you have, Jason? Are they the exact same color or different?
I think one is a yellow base and one maybe a green base, but they may
Okay.
both be yellow base. It's tough to tell, but there's a red base one and
Oh, you have 2 copies, Jason?
I do.
Very
I do.
nice.
Yeah, but this was done back in.
He's going to leave one over here the next time he comes over.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you
This
should.
was done back in 1980, 81. So,
Oh wow.
that's why.
Now I remember having a
Not
Fried Alive.
Don't break it.
Yeah,
It's not shellac, buddy.
I remember having the Kiss bootleg Fried Alive, and it was more of a confetti
Yeah.
style of like placement of the beads or whatever you want to call them. The pellets, yeah, and it really looked kind of like. Have you ever seen like a confetti guitar pick that's pink, black, red? And it's got all the little tiny little colors all over. It kind of looked a lot like that.
Right.
I've seen that. Like a lot of little flecks in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
We could talk about vinyl all day long,
No
Oh, yeah.
doubt.
Oh,
nonstop.
you guys could talk about Kiss all month long.
Oh no,
Probably
we do.
good.
We've been- look. Hey, to be honest with you, Royce,
Yeah.
I've talked about Kiss almost every single day since 1976.
Oh my
It's probably our favorite subject.
Hey,
Yep.
Royce, Pat called me
That's
this morning.
amazing.
We weren't even in conversation, not even 10 minutes, and we're talking about Kiss. I go, Pat, we're doing it again. He goes, I know.
I'm on the phone on
Wow.
average 3 hours a day with Pat, and I would say
Yeah.
70% of our conversation is about Kiss every day.
That's amazing.
It's crazy. It's
And some,
ridiculous
and some very weird random stuff.
and very weird random stuff.
Yeah, like
I was about to
that.
say, do y'all have anything else in
Great.
common?
Oh
We
yeah,
like-
we
have
like
tons in
tons of the
common,
same
yeah.
bands, tons of the
Yeah.
same bands. I mean, yeah, we have ton of things in common.
Mikey was telling me about the first time he heard I Was Made for Loving You. He was at a place called the Butt Hut. I don't know what that was about, but
It was right next to your favorite place, the Sausage Factory.
I don't know.
Is that where
I
you
love
guys
the guy.
met?
Yeah, that's where we met. He was at the Sausage Factory, and I was at the Butt Hut. We were looking for the Ben Boy Love Association. I said,
He said, "Have you heard Down on Your Knees?" I'm like, "No, I have not."
Does anybody know where the Nambla building is?
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I know if you need any records, you can go to thewizardslair.com.
That's right.
The Wizard's Lair.
They have
Yes.
vinyl and gay porn.
That's right.
No. We don't have that there.
But if you act now, no.
Yeah, now we'll get it.
Yeah.
Splattered dildos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay.
And when Mikey says he's going to send you a link, he really wants to send you a link. So, yeah.
My link as in sausage.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's getting late.
Yes, man, we're hitting 3 hours. Okay, well there you have it. This is fun.
Well,
This is
I
fun.
think
That autograph.
I think it's about time to sign off, guys.
All right,
You guys all
Bryce,
ready
thanks
to
for-
sign off?
Thanks for having us on. You
Thanks
guys,
for
you
letting
know-
us talk about Kiss for 3
Thanks
hours.
for being on. My pleasure. I mean, I don't know how to done a Kiss show without you guys. Or
It'd have
some of the other shows as
Might have been
well,
very boring with one record.
Yeah, it was very boring with one record. I could have bought that second one I saw at the antique store, David.
There you
You
go.
should have.
Now you need to go back
Yeah.
and pick it up.
I know, I do. I probably will.
You never know what's in it and what version it is. So
Hey,
you could
what
have
version
found
it
a
is.
gem.
Quick question. I had somebody
Yeah.
ask me. I had somebody ask me if I'm going to get a Kiss record for the first time, what should I get? I personally said double platinum, and the only reason for that is because it's such a great collection of classic Kiss stuff.
That's what I would say
Okay.
too. Always.
Double platinum. Okay.
Double platinum. Yeah.
See, I'd steer them
recommendation.
towards Kiss Alive and then everything else after that.
Yeah, you got that right, because Kiss Alive is what addicted
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Well,
It
true.
was like their
Okay.
crack. It's
Great.
like
Yeah.
crack.
No doubt.
The only
Well,
reason
I want
why
to thank everybody. You guys were fantastic. And Dan, thank you very much. And I really love the logo.
Yeah, the backdrop's killing me. Love it.
Yeah, that's all graphic driven.
Gotta love it.
Uh-huh.
Jason,
What's
what were you
really-
going to say?
what's really back there
We're trying
is
to figure out how do we change the name every week.
Oh yeah, the beginning opening scene. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was totally
Well,
cool.
Kiss rules over everybody, so I think you should just leave it.
I agree.
We're
All
Kiss
right.
strong.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Great-
it's
great
106
show.
here
Great.
on the East Coast.
Great show, everybody. Really.
All right,
great
Altini.
show. Okay.
Go warm up that milk, my friend.
Yeah, I got to go pee anyway.
Oy vey,
I gotta
Wizard,
Yeah, I want to eat
Jason,
too.
I'm
Mikey,
hungry.
Dan, thank you guys. Thank you guys a lot. I appreciate it.
All right.
It was
Royce,
Yeah.
a fun time.
Thank you, everybody, for
guys.
hanging
Uh,
out with us
Let's see if we
tonight.
can do it again next week.
thumbs up. Everybody give it the thumbs up.
That's
Thumbs
right.
up, baby. Thumbs
And
up.
subscribe.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Y'all have a good night.